Hello, Lytes Dice viewers. It's me, your DM, Lytes. Should I introduce myself again?
No.
Like introduce everyone.
They were
No,
here for
yeah,
episode
you gotta watch
one.
the. Yeah, if you're not here for
Yeah.
episode
We need a
1,
Power
get
Ranger suit up thing.
We do need an
No,
intro.
we
we
can
need
all
to
just
get
say
a
our
magical
names in an
girl
order.
style
Everybody just,
Alright,
transformation.
yeah, everyone.
everybody
starting
look in
with
the
Jack.
Discord call. Look in
Starting
the
with-
Discord call. We'll start with Cal, and then Cal
Yeah,
just say
everyone
like
say a
"I'm,"
line.
and then we'll go, and then just go Cal, and then we'll go in a line, but like just say your name out loud like you're a fucking
Yeah.
Power Ranger. All right, go.
Cal.
Jason. All right, I'm gonna fucking leave. Never mind.
Jack's next.
Alright,
What? I'm next? Oh.
Jack, say your name.
Jack's
Jack!
next. Kinds.
Lytes Dice. That's me. Alright. Now that's out of the way.
And together we're Lytes Dice.
Yeah, together
And
we
together
are. We
we
are.
Lytes
form
powers
Lytes
combined.
Dice.
All right. Who wants to recap? You got a point of
Like
inspiration.
Voltron. Me! I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You can do it.
Okay. Let me think. Let me harken back to the olden times. So session opened with me being Quintus Lilas of House Lilas and my loving advisor Vicelius of House Lilas. We arrived in Runeheimer on a boat off screen. We got off screened. Session opened with us walking down the street of a swampy hamlet or village or something, I don't remember. Unnamed village number 1. And we walk into a I think it was 11 a.m. because I remember Lytes said 11. I thought it was 11 p.m.
Yeah, it's 11.
So it's broad daylight. It's like midday. And we're trying to figure out what to do. So we go into a I believe it was an inner tavern of sorts. I don't remember the name. I didn't write it down. But we went in there, and there's a bunch of sailors and seafaring ruffians in there. General rough-looking men, workers, laborers, filling the place, slamming it for their lunch break. And me, I have my advisor Vicelius announce me. So he's like, hey, this is Quintus Lilas of House Lilas. He's goated. And show some respect. And they're all like, fuck you! And they just kind of go back to their business. And then I come in and I'm like, attention everybody. I'm trying to form a band of merry men like the legends of old and go forth bravely into this new land that we all stand upon right now. To general lukewarm / bad reception. And they're like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking asshole. And a guy comes up to me and he's like, hey buddy, you're a little sissy. You're a little sissy. He didn't really say that, but that was his intentions. And then Vicelius got totally heated and he's like trying to defend my honor, but low-key making a scene. So Quintus is like, yo, stop making a scene. I thought you were supposed to be my advisor, bro. Chill. And he's like, okay. But we notice that one particular guy in the crowd is looking at us real funny. So we go over to him, hoping that maybe he liked our proposition of forming a band of merry men and venturing bravely into the frontier. So we go up to him, and he introduces himself as Roy, and he's just sitting at a table, and he's on break. He works at this place. He works at this inn / pub / tavern. And we're like, Quintus is like, hey, so would you like to join the band of merry men? And then Roy is like totally just like nothing burgered out, and he's just like, I don't know, I guess. I work here though. I got a shift. And they're like, okay, well, you were looking at me funny. Do you want to do this or not? And he's like, oh, well, I have a shift. So Vicelius hears that, and he's like, okay, fuck this guy. And he goes into the back. Well, not fuck this guy, but he goes into the back. And he brings his bot, and he just sells a story to Roy's boss of slander and brutalization of the patrons in public of this establishment. So the boss storms from the back, and he's like, Roy, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You can't be insulting people. And he's like, oh, I didn't do anything. He tries to defend himself a little bit. And he's like, no, you're fucking done. You're fucking done. You're fired. Get out of here. Get out of here. Stop talking to this white boy on break. But then I don't remember how specifically actually he made this offer. I think it was sort of a joke, but he was like, hey, I'll hire you back if you bring me back a dragon's head, adventure boy. If you're going to go on your adventure, little adventure boy. And then Roy's like, and then we leave. and there's just a random old lady spawns in.
Yep.
But she looks normal, I guess.
Like
She
you did.
brings us. She's like, my grandson went missing. But there's a big guy in the woods, and then we're all like, big guy. Well, not we. Quintus is like, big guy. I need a big guy for my band of merry men. We're severely lacking in the big guy department. So they all venture out with this old lady, very far out of town, and get jumped because she's a hag in disguise. But Sun is there. We get to see him before that, and we get to meet him. He's an interesting character. He's a large human guy. He's scary though. He does a lot of mystery surrounding him. And Roy is from a long line of laborers, I guess. I'm not really sure if that was a lie or not. What else? Kill the hag. I mean, we kind of just kill the hag and then dance on her corpse. That's kind of the end, if I remember correctly.
Then we bonded.
Oh, no. Over the course of that fight, Quintus realizes that he has magic, because his whole deal is that he wants to have magic his whole life, but didn't, and now it's like awakening. And he says he's a sorcerer. There's more to that. Feel free to ask. Feel free to ask, guys.
That's a nudge.
But he's like, okay, my magic is here. Mycelius, my magic is here. And he's like, indeed it is, my lord. It must be your sorcery. And Quintus is like, okay, well, it looked pretty scary and black and evil. We should go investigate that. And then Roy and Sun, I don't remember if they interacted much during that time. I know Sun is just kind of looking for meat in general.
I cut his tail off.
Well, he tried.
Oh yeah, he's trying to. I think he potentially saw Roy's tail as a source of infinite nourishment, but Roy wasn't really down for that yet.
Yeah.
I think we just kind of ended there.
Yeah,
like, with
that's
the
good.
Bodies of the corpse.
Other than that,
of
you
the
guys,
hag and her squad.
that's a good recap, guys. You get a point of inspiration. Yeah, but you did end up walking away from that fight a little bit, trying to go back to town. You rolled a 0, and got everyone lost. And then you you hunted
true.
and killed a boar, and then cooked it at a campfire. Sun was gorging. You were watching in amazement. Vicelius played his flute, and Roy was dancing, and that's where we ended scene.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay,
And
that's
that
part.
was the recap. Good job. You can now get out of a bad roll. Anyway, it was the 20th of Milos in the year 4142.
Yeah, man.
You gotta tell me to play the awesome music.
Oh, yeah,
before you
play
start
the
doing
awesome
that,
music.
young man.
My bad.
Come on now, you
DJ?
can't just pull that on me.
DJ, spin
Let
that
me
shit.
hype you up, bro. Let me hype you up.
DJ,
No,
play
we're
my
gonna
hype
play-
remix.
We're gonna
Marcel-
play.
Spin that shit.
Vicelius, hit that shit.
Vicelius, let it ride.
Well, I got
Actually, now you got me all. No, we'll do this. Jack will like this.
You got me all flustered, and blushing and shit.
Oh,
Wait, this
shit, I know
yeah,
this
like
song.
Yeah, that's
I know
this
this
is
song.
my
Yeah.
energy.
Yep.
all right. It was the 20th of Milos in the year 4142 at 3 p.m. in the southern swamps of the low country of Runeheimer, when 4 individuals gathered around a campfire, dancing, playing music, feasting, and getting to know each other. One of these characters we
Okay.
free first, playing a flute. Vicelius, what are you doing playing your flute? Wait, you're playing your flute. What are you doing?
I stopped playing my flute, and then I look over at my band of merry men that my charge Quintus has gathered for us, and I'm like, hang on, does anybody know what we're doing?
All right. No, you go, Jason.
Yeah, what was that? Your mic kind of went
I
crazy.
said, he says rock, and then he's stacking rocks. He's been stacking rocks. There's a lot of rocks stacked up.
Besides the rocks, what are we doing?
Grass.
I think we
There-
should go back to civilization as soon as we can. And Quintus looks around in the dark swamp surrounding
I
him.
thought this whole adventure was for me to get a dragon head. I thought that's why we went on this.
Okay, so nobody really knows what we're doing, is what I'm gathering.
That's your goal, I point at
I-
Roy. The
Well,
band of merry men seeks better things. We're seeking
What are we seeking, my lord?
Honor and hold on, Vicelius. Hold on, let me think. In the
My
legends
lord,
of
they're
old,
looking at you.
in the legends of old, they sought not just
We
riches, not just riches.
no, we seek dominion. Vicelius, and Quint, Linus, we seek. What do we seek? What do we seek, my lord? Dominion. Dominion, yes. We are seeking to bring Kelsis's greatness across the shores to these lands. And look at what we are doing. And I point at Sun, stacking rocks and eating grass or whatever he's doing. And I'm like, my lord, we need a goal. We need direction. Have you any ideas, or shall you leave it to your advisor once more?
Well, what? We're supposed to. Yes. Just tell me what to do, Vicelius.
Well, Quintus, Linus, I shall say that the next best course of action is to consult a map. And I reach upon my person. DM, do I have a map? Do I have any sort of map of these lands?
Didn't we
You
get
know
a
what?
map?
No, you
No.
didn't. But
Yeah,
probably
alright.
if anyone came prepared to these lands, it would be Vicelius.
Let me pull out my trusty map. Trust me. My map.
Okay.
That I have
You have a
trusted.
map?
Yes,
you
I
let
had
me
a.
lead us here?
My lord, I simply
Were
wanted
you
to
testing
see.
me again, Vicelius?
Yes, I was. I was, as I often do. And
It's not the
and,
time.
and you did Luke. You did amicably, my lord. Yes. And Vicelius nods his head.
Quintus looks sad.
Or-
He looks sad.
Vicelius nods his head very hard.
So you pull out the map, and this is
Yes,
what
and
you
I'm
see.
I'm
Can you see this?
investigating. Yeah.
Can y'all see this?
I like
Yeah.
this.
Scroll to the south.
Can you put like a pointer on the map for us?
Yes, I'm about
Can you add
to
an
do that.
actor
I was
that's just an
adjusting.
arrow?
I was adjusting the
You are
camera.
here.
Clearly, we're in
Can
the
you add an
ocean.
actor that's a PNG that says you are here, so you could slide it
Yeah.
around.
I like
Yeah.
that.
That's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant.
They
That
should put that
is-
on real maps.
Honestly.
Wait. I think I got it. I think I got it.
I got him. I got you are here right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him an image. I'm gonna give him an image real quick.
This is like Six Flags, bro. I'm looking at the image and I'm like, how the fuck do I get the Superman ride? And it's like, you are here. I'm
Alright.
like, shit, I gotta go that way.
That's
That's what
right.
I'm doing right now.
Yeah, look.
You
look in the
are
location.
here.
The dragon? That looks like where the dragon is.
Yeah, where's the
Oh, wait,
text?
hold on.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know
where's
if
my
that's us.
pointer? Wait, use the PNG I sent. That has a
Hang
really
on, I
bad
gotta-
Yes,
watermark.
yes.
I gotta download it. Hold up.
That has a really bad, obnoxious watermark.
I love
on
the
it.
watermark.
I think that's
Hold up.
perfect.
That's awesome.
Hold up.
From
I
PNG
gotta-
tree.
The assets,
Dude.
tokens.
Hey, we're allowed to use
choose
this
file.
commercially because it has a watermark on it.
Yes,
It's fine.
Unclaimed Frontier, the production value going up from here.
You
Production value
are
getting crazy
here.
this season.
Now I know
Wonderful.
where I
Tiny.
am.
Wonderful.
So tiny.
And you'll notice
Oh
that
wow.
there
It's like
that
fucking
brown
8K.
dot to the north east is a great mark. Great marking to
What does it say?
your attention. It says in small text under it, Vicelius, you put your readers on, you look at it, it says Blurgs.
Blurgs?
The fuck is Blurgs?
Quintus hovers over the map with everybody else, and he's like, Blurgs? What kind of name
Blurg.
is that?
Blurg.
Blur. It's just not fun
Yes,
to say
Blurg,
either.
son.
I don't.
Blurg,
It's a bit of a
indeed.
mouthful, isn't it? Yes.
Blurgs.
Blurgs.
No, I wouldn't say a mouthful. I would say just a bad taste.
It's like throwing up words.
My lord, stop licking the
Yes.
map.
I'm
What?
not.
You can't taste parchment,
Must
my
you
lord.
make fun of me in front of them, my closest advisor, Vicelius? You're supposed to be propping me up.
Well, let us pop up our next location that we shall visit on this map. And I consult.
Fine.
I consult. I know you wanted to go somewhere civilized, my lord. Perhaps we shall
When
head
I-
off towards something
Vicelius-
like that.
When I envision the great town or hamlet of
Dominion!
Blurgs, I do not. I don't. Okay, well,
When you
Okay.
envision great dominion, my lord, what do you see?
I see
Blurgs.
fields of crop, and perhaps a green plain, and perhaps a tree for me to sit under. Ooh,
My
and a
lord, you are
castle
thinking-
with a moat and a
that's
palace
much,
in the middle,
yes.
made of gold. Oh, and it
That's
has
much more
spires,
like-
5 of them, and they're sort of spread like a hand, and we'll call it the Golden Hand. Thoughts?
Lord
Quintus
Linus,
looks
I
around at
believe
everybody.
that is a beautiful.
Ah,
That is a
That's
beautiful.
kind of
thing.
lame.
That-
I don't really like that.
Shut your mouth! Flip
son
it,
nods and agrees.
immigrant!
No,
Whoa.
that's too
Okay,
sweet.
hang on.
What did he say?
Vicelius,
Sorry,
do not be so
I might
standoffish
be
in my
coming.
stead,
I have
Vicelius.
forgotten my decorum in the face of this map.
Yeah, know where know your place.
I want to see where's the closest civilized area that is.
Blurgs, I
You
think.
said we're in the south, right? We're in the south.
Yeah,
So
you
it's just
are here.
Blurgs? Okay.
You are
Okay,
here.
let's
You
just
are
go to
here.
Blurgs.
Where the you are here.
You are here.
We are here.
So
Where
yes,
am I?
Blurgs is your closest marked on the map civilized location.
Let's just go to Blurgs.
All right.
Let's set out for Blurgs.
I look at
Oh,
my party
Blurgs.
members and I'm like, Blurgs it is!
Holmst is leading the band of merry men through the swamps.
Manservants?
Not it. Not it.
What?
Not it. Not it. Not it. Not it.
Manservants?
Holmst
I'm
wants
watching
to
for
Not
lead.
it.
I'm leading.
Quintus, knowing that he will inevitably fail, he walks up the sun and he inspects.
I'm
him a
already
little bit.
walking forward. If we started
Oh,
going
so
in a
he's already
direction, I'm going.
Oh.
Well, I'm saying you pick the direction. I want to show him the map.
What
I want to show
direction?
Sun the map.
Oh.
Sun,
Uh,
we're trying to go here, and I point at the Blurgs dot, which
uh,
is to the northeast. You seem to be a man of the woods and the swamp. Could you perhaps guide us there?
Sun stares at the sky. What time is it?
3 p.m.
Lights. Oh.
Okay.
2:59.
Sun stares at the sun. It burns his eyes.
you-
He shakes his head.
That's bad for your eyes. Vice
He had
versa
to-
says, but only after the fact.
He heads directly to Blurgs.
Roll a survival check. At advantage
Uh,
for burning your eyes. For using the sun as a marker.
Type shit.
Because the sun sets in the north.
Wow, that's awesome.
Huh. Oh, wow. Do you have a +3?
I love how perfectly your dice match your
Alright.
your icon.
You begin walking through the swamps and murkish water, beneath your feet.
Did you say
hear a nice-
advantage?
Oh, I
Erasure.
did say- oh,
yeah, that's true.
yes, that is true.
Advantage.
That's true.
Yes, call me on my bullshit. See what happens. Oh, yes, advantage.
Oh my god, I hate.
Give
I don't.
me another.
Do it again!
I know. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh,
No
Yeah.
one was
boy.
gonna say anything.
Revisionist history. I low-key thought he was talking about
Low-key,
the
I saw the
plus I
nat
had.
20, and when I didn't hear the split lock or the
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
no, I don't
It's
have
horrible,
one.
Yuri.
I don't have one of
It's
those.
pretty
I
eerie.
felt-
I'm literally Pavloved. I literally started flinching.
That's
I
crazy.
felt like a pit in my stomach.
Yeah,
I felt
that felt
like something,
hollow.
Like
Does
empty.
everybody else flinch from the
Yes.
audio of
Yeah,
every
the
time
fucking
there's a
eerie-
nat
I get
20?
excited.
Yeah, same.
Oh, it's
Alright.
so fucking
I just get
fun.
ready to scream it.
All right, lock
Alright.
in, lock in, lock in. Lock in.
Describe lights. What happens? What do we do?
Sun
What happens?
takes a minute staring up at the sun, and he looks down and he goes, "Mwah," and he just starts walking. And he has a confidence about himself. He glanced at the map once, glanced at the sun, looked at the forest, and started going.
Stared at the
What did the
sun.
rest
He's
of
not
you
going.
do?
Quintus looks at
Stare,
Vicelius
yes,
with a
true.
little smug grin.
Well, he is a very useful manservant, but we're getting left behind, my lord. Perhaps we should follow.
Yes.
Okay.
He's on all fours. They're fucking.
Look, he's going
Just
faster now.
galloping.
After him.
We follow him.
What we see ensues over the next. How long do you guys want to walk before we make camp for the night?
Until
'Cause you
nightfall.
can't really walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until it gets dark. and
Unless we
scary.
encounter any points of interest that stand
Like-
out, shockingly.
6.5
And
to
make me
7
go,
hours.
whoa!
Okay.
Holy
for the next-
cannoli.
6.5 hours, we see a band of merry men walking through the swamps. We see a man on all fours fucking through the woods and quickly being pursued by three other individuals. This goes on until nightfall. How are you guys gonna stop Sun from keep going even in the dark? Or do you, Jason? Do you think Sun stops? I don't. He strikes me as the.
Well, if
I
they
look for something to-
they call for him, maybe he'll stop. You know.
Son, stop! We'll make camp here.
Mm.
And we'll hunt something, and you'll have
Slides.
meat to eat.
He slides to a halt.
Meat, right? I look back and Roy at the other two. Right, meat, son.
Yeah. Meat.
I rub my belly.
Meat.
What say you?
He looks around.
Is that it?
He's looking around for meat.
Well, that works. That certainly. All right, we should
He's
make
just
camp.
gonna start
Actually, we
idling.
should
He's
hunt
just gonna
meat
start
first.
fucking walking in circles, guys.
You could
For a
do
wild
both.
Beast.
There's 4 of you.
I'll hunt for meat.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll hunt
okay.
for
I want to
meat,
stay
too.
back and can't. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I'll hunt for meat too.
Okay, who's hunting for meat and who's making camp?
I'm hunting for meat.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
gonna
stay
Me and
hunt.
I'll
Quintus.
stay
Me
back
and
with
Quintus.
Marcellus,
Or
it's
no,
fine. I'll
who's-
stay back with Marcellus. It's fine.
Me and Roy.
All right.
Yeah.
Roy, you better hope you roll high when you're looking for something.
I want. It is quite dark, so I want both of you to
Perfect.
make another more survival checks. Both of you. Actually,
Hold
who's
on a second.
Oh,
Oh,
We can stealth what?
if you get lost or anything, just look for the smoke, and I point at the smoke. Is it a clear night? Is it a clear night out?
it is actually pretty clear. There's a little haze
Are
like
there
where
moons
you
in
are
the sky?
of the Ooh, I get to describe the night sky. Yes.
Yeah, describe the surroundings.
Yes. Okay, so around you, the sun is setting to the west, and it's kind of casting like this orange glow through the swamps. You could see as the ground cools, a fog kind of starts to lift a little bit around you guys. A nice little haze, nothing too scary, nothing too major. And in the sky, you see a big moon beginning to take its
Big
place.
moon.
So the best way to describe this is if have any of you played Subnautica?
No,
Yes.
man.
Mhm.
Is it that big?
It's like a big ass fucking moon like that.
That shit gotta eclipse the sun all the time, bro. That's just crazy. All right. I'll just. Is it enough moonlight though to like see the ground in front of you? Like
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
pitch black.
Actually, I lied. It's not that big. I'm looking at pictures of it. It's been a while. It's a little
Well,
bit smaller than
that
that.
just means bigger means
It's-
brighter to my
it's
ears.
a little bit
I'm just
smaller
looking
than
for-
that. But yes.
For brightness.
Yes, it is
Mhm.
pretty bright. It is pretty bright.
So I'll just tell them to look for the smoke if they get lost.
Yeah, that'll.
When I'm
that'll
staying
work.
back in camp.
Okay. Who's leading the meat hunt charge?
I'm leading the meat hunt charge, but I'm not
meat
leading
lord.
anyone really. I'm
No,
gonna
I mean, like-
instantly go into stealth.
Oh, all right. Oh, I was gonna ask like who's the main looker for me. You could. Yeah, you both could just roll. We'll see. Both of you roll a survival
Yeah.
check. Make more rolls for me. More dice.
Wow, he loves fives.
Wow.
Okay. Roy, you and Son are walking through the woods, and you see tracks in the mud.
Cracks in the mud.
Tracks in the mud.
Let me
like,
throw on the
motion-
foreboding playlist.
I motion Son to come over and look, and I'm like, look, tracks.
I want to be in the stealth. I don't want to be with Roy. Well, I want to be with Roy, but I want to be stalking Roy.
Yeah.
Can I roll stealth to
You
stalk
could- you
Roy
could
while
roll-
he
you
hunts
could-
for me?
You could roll stealth to stalk Roy while he hunts for you. Yes. Roll stealth check. Why are
Hey,
you?
that's
Why
not
do you
good.
have a +5? Jesus. All right. So you stealth it
Brother
up.
sneak.
Yeah.
Roy,
So
you look back to talk to Sun. You can't see him.
Son? Son? What the fuck? Ah. Roy starts to slowly move forward. He's looking around.
Are you gonna study these tracks, or are you just gonna follow them?
I think Roy's just gonna follow him. I don't think he has the intuition to look at him.
Okay. You follow these tracks, and you see that they kind of vanish into a bit of water, but with your 19, you're able to like look ahead and see that they come out again on the other side of this like little like tide pool, I guess it would be called, right? Like a
Tidal pool?
little dip of water.
yeah.
And you keep following. And as you're walking, you hear a low What do you do?
You got cut out a little bit.
Oh, you hear
Yeah.
Son, is that you, son?
Can I investigate? Can I like see what he's like? Can I like roll
from the
perception to
shadows?
see-
From the shadows,
Like,
you
I'm
can roll
watching.
perception. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could roll a perception.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! Not a clue. That's why you're the bait.
Yeah, you can't you don't
Bait.
know oh my god, you don't know shit about what's going on. Roy, what are you doing?
Roy gets in like a he gets like he's about to throw hands. He gets ready and he starts walking forward, and he's like okay.
You're walking more
Son.
forward.
Can I? Oh.
Yeah, he's like son, if this is you, I'm gonna punch you, son. It is you.
Can I ready an action to attack whatever attacks him if something attacks him?
Certainly. Certainly can. Okay, Roy. So you're proceeding forward, and describe how and where you're walking in this like mucky, watery area.
Roy is like he's taking like tiptoe forwards. He's doing it very cautiously. Like he's putting one foot down and he's like testing to see if the ground will be able to like hold his weight, and then he moves forward. He's like tiptoeing.
You continue to do this, and I want you to smash cut. I get to do that now. Vicelius and Quintus, what is going on at camp?
What is dead, bruh?
Quintus,
Posted
you're
up by the fire. I'm posted up by the fire, aura forming.
muted.
Quintus is posted up, watching Vicelius finish making the camp. He's probably sitting on a log, and he's looking at his hand and like clenching and unclenching his fist. But he's maintaining some distance from Vicelius, and he shoots him a little look from like the other side of the fire.
I return this look. I'm like, my lord? Something the matter?
No, everything is well, Vicelius. Just
Are you
a bit
certain, my lord?
concerned. No, not entirely. No,
I saw what happened earlier in the fight.
I'm not
against the
certain
Hand.
of much. Yes, well, I don't know.
Speak
I
to
just
me of
thought-
your woes, my son. You know I shall always bend my ear to listen.
I just thought my sorcery would be like the others of the Golden Line. Is there a reason it's taken so long? There must be.
Would you at all consider yourself like the others of the Golden Line, my lord?
Well,
In my mind, you
Well,
are much
no.
higher.
really?
Indeed. You
But
are
you're
first
just saying
son to
that,
the king.
Vicelius. It's your job. You're my servant. You
My
need to
lord.
tell me I'm doing well. You need to tell me I'm not
My
fucking
lord.
it up.
My lord, I did not need to protect you from the nobles, from throughout your life, whom have targeted you. I did not need to defend you against the errand boys who ran amok your chambers and called you names. I did not need to do any of that. I could have forsworn your lineage long ago and left you in some swaddling cloth to be thrown out into the woods and hunted by dogs. Would that not be what your family had planned for you if your sorceress abilities had not cropped up? Tell me it is wrong. Tell me it is a lie.
Uh, of course it's not a lie. It's just you.
Why do you think of
I-
yourself? Why do you think of yourself needing to be like them?
Because they're better than me, Vicelius. I mean, I have nothing. Not really.
My lord, you have me. You
That's
have
not.
your innate abilities, of which you are becoming accustomed. You have many people in your
Accustomed.
life.
I'm gonna aim my hand out into the woods and fire off an eldritch blast out into the woods, just blindly.
You do this, and it goes and lights up the darkish purple energy
You prove my point, my lord.
glowing through the night.
Look at that! I mean, it's made of fudge and goop. My father and his family, my brothers, they don't shoot goop. They shoot light and power. This is.
Would you not say that is power, my lord?
I suppose I just.
It was that power that defended you against the hag with whom we fought. It is that
I'm
power
not
that you
saying
were
I won't-
crucial in her defeat.
I'm not saying I won't be needing it, Vicelius.
You are worried
just-
over the picture your abilities have taken.
Let me speak, Vicelius. Silence. Sometimes, Vicelius, I wish I was someone I'm not. All right? That's it. I want to use alter self on myself.
Ooh. Okay.
I want
You
to
alter
change into
self on yourself.
Vicelius.
Okay, you change it to Vicelius, so you go ahead and use that spell slot.
Quintus, it's free.
Oh,
Don't
oh
cost
my
anything.
God!
Vicelius sees this and he's like,
Quintus clearly hasn't noticed.
he starts idly smoothing out his hair, like he's looking into a mirror.
Quintus clearly has not noticed this has happened. He's just sitting there, still unclenching and clenching his hand.
My lord, I take out a steel mirror and a small hand mirror, and I show him, my lord,
What?
your new visage.
Why are you I I look at myself in the mirror and like double take for a second. They don't shriek and jump off of the log, and untransform, and lose concentration, and fall onto
Well.
my ass in the mud of the swamp.
Well, you wanted to be someone else, Quintus, and it appears you were.
Wait. I'll put up a finger. I want to stand up and put up a finger.
Well, I help you up. I help you up.
I want to close my eyes. I want to focus. And I want to transform into what's funny? I want to transform into my father. I want to transform into he whose title shall not be named here.
Describe your
My father. Ooh, okay.
Describe who this
Quintus
is you turn
grows a
into.
couple inches. He still wears the same clothes because I can't change my clothes, but he immediately becomes regal as hell. He looks like the mega evolution of himself. Just as chiseled, just as noble looking, but with like a really hard edge. Like a man that looks like he's fought and killed for power. He still has a little bit of a gentleness in his eyes, but he has a very strong, like dark golden beard shooting out of his face like a fucking pillar. And he's just a powerful built motherfucker. Like he just looks like Quintus if he actually ate and like took creatine or like maybe gear for a year and just fucking filled out into a beast. And he has long hair probably, and it's curly, and it's beautiful. Everything about this man is like perfect other than his scars. And I look down at Vicelius and speak. Well, Vicelius, What say you? I look at my hands. Look at Vasilis again. How's he reacting?
You are the spitting image of your father, my lord.
I know, aren't I? Give me that mirror.
I hand him the mirror.
I look at myself. I'm just gonna do that idly.
Okay, well
Until
you do
interrupted.
this idly. Smash cut.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me get the music back. Okay, you're good. Go.
Hey, Karsten.
Yeah, what's up?
How do I make my roles private? It's just the bottom right how it says private to game masters, right? Or, you know?
Yeah.
Self
the little,
only.
like hidden sneaky man.
Okay.
Private to game masters works as long as
Okay.
nobody else has made a game master.
Oh, the camera is, but that's
It
alright.
isn't you.
I would
Um,
use self.
Okay.
Oh, is it fine though? Is it fine though for the
Ooh,
camera? Do you also want to hide
shit.
it from the camera?
So blind to game masters then, right? Or self only?
Self only, just self only.
Self only. Okay. Kal-El,
Yeah.
I want you to roll me a perception check as you keep walking forward.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, wow. You don't notice anything in the,
You hear something there, right?
no, he did hear something before, but he doesn't see or hear anything now. What do you do?
What do I do?
What are you doing?
I think Roy is just gonna, he's gonna scan around, and if he doesn't see anything, he's gonna have his guard up. He's gonna be ready just in
Okay.
case.
Okay, what are you readying for?
I'm readying for anything that will jump out. Anything that will surprise me, I'm ready to punch
Okay.
it.
So you're kind of like being alert, like for a surprise, is what you're saying. Okay. Okay. You could keep moving forward if you'd like. Do as you wish.
I would like to do that. I would like to keep moving forward.
You take one step forward and are attacked from the waters.
I attack it. Can I attack it
Yes,
as well, then?
you can attack it back as your action. As your
Yeah, I recognize
reaction.
this place.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Same massive skull.
No, you
Shit, bro,
don't.
this looks familiar.
Yeah, I do.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. All right. So, Roy.
Damn, the budget
Does a
has really gone up
15
since
hit
last
you?
time.
Does a 15 hit me? Let me double check.
Yes.
It does hit me.
Okay.
This boy got no ways.
Okay. 11 damage to you. Son, are you going to? Wow. Fuck. I forgot you. Son, what are you gonna hit this thing? Are you gonna walk up and hit this thing? Right with your
I'm gonna battle axe. Can I do the battle axe topple thing?
Yes, you can make that in the thing, and then when you're done with that, I'm gonna start the combat.
Oh.
That. Oh my fuck. That hits. What does that have to do? If you hit a creature with this weapon, you get forced.
Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw.
DC 8 plus the the attack roll modifier. I'm not sure.
What's
it
your
is.
attack roll modifier?
I don't know.
Is it
Strength?
plus 8?
I don't know. What is it?
+8. It's +8.
Yeah.
It's just whatever
Damn,
you
so this
add
would
to
be
the
a
roll.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, make your damage.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Kal-El, you are grappled because this thing successfully bit you. I forgot to mention that, sorry.
Oh yeah.
To break out of that, you need a DC 12 strength saving throw. Okay, so he succeeds in your toppling, and he takes 12 damage.
He beats my topple. Damn. What
yeah,
the
you rolled a
fuck?
20. Okay.
What an alligator,
With
man.
that, we're
Like
gonna
a
start the
crocodile.
combat. Everyone roll initiative to determine who goes first. I hate that it doesn't prompt you with this carousel, I can't move the combat track. Okay.
Is there like an easy way to do it, or do I have to
Just make a dex ability check, right?
saving throw? Or that's it?
Ability check. Yeah.
Fuck is.
Okay,
I don't know
cool.
what the
The
difference
combat
is,
tracker
honestly.
is stuck on my screen. This is gonna make things.
How do I do an ability check versus
So
a saving throw?
abilities, dexterity, ability check.
You're just saying words.
It'll prompt you when you hit inabilities, hit dexterity. It'll prompt you for like saving throw or check.
Yeah.
But are you actually are you in your sheet or are you in
What?
the...
I'm looking at my sheet.
Oh,
Okay, in your sheet, it's fucking really you just go to
What's-
I don't actually know how you do it in your sheet.
So what's the
to be
easier
honest.
way? Where do I
okay.
go?
So the little
You
black
can just roll
thing
like a
when you-
d20 and add
roll a
I
d20
can't
and add
get
2.
Your character sheet. I'm so used to being able to get into
Roll a
people's
d20 and
character
add
sheets
2.
as
Roll a
DM.
d20 and add 2.
How do I do that?
In the bottom right,
R.
the d20.
Oh, I just click it.
Yeah. All the way in the bottom, there's a d20. Yeah. Callow, roll initiative. Or did you?
Okay, 13 total then.
Yep. Uncanny metabolism. Wait, are you doing this?
I think he's muted and doesn't know. Maybe.
No, you
Probably.
I don't know.
Oh.
Cal?
When you roll
Hi.
initiative?
Yeah,
When you
I'm
roll
at-
initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You can regain all extended. What the fuck? So you
Why
heal
is it
yourself?
not-
Okay. I don't know why this
Why is
isn't
my
rolling your
initiative not
initiative. Oh no, it's not rolling because it's the popcorn shit is overwriting it. So just roll a dex ability check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why this module is doing this. It used to not do this. It's also bugged at the moment where it's stuck in the middle of my screen. Oh, wow, it's stuck in the middle of the... Okay. So, Kello, you are up first, and you heal yourself for 11. That's awesome for you. But you are grappled, so, yeah, you gotta deal with that first.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make the strength saving throw then as
Okay.
my action.
Beat him to death, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's grappled and
Why
restrained.
not just kill him? Oh, and restrained.
Yeah,
I think
restrained,
he still
too.
tag. It'll just be disadvantaged.
Yeah,
so that's bad.
the alligator's knocked prone. Is he still grappled?
No, he saved your thing. He's not prone. A 1.
Oh,
All
no,
right.
right.
A 1.
So you are still grappled and restrained. That's an action to do
It's
that, right?
It's just
When it's
Am I...
They changed
the
how
target
grapples
is
work,
grappled
guys?
until on a hit the target is grappled until this grapple ends. The target is restrained. He rolled an at 1. It has a
Yeah,
DC
no, I just mean
escape
for
saving throw.
he rolled a strength save.
I don't know,
instead
to
of a
es-
contested.
To escape
Yeah,
this, it says
no,
To
it
break
is.
free. Is
to
it a
escape
strength
this, it
save?
says strength
I
DC
think
12.
they might have. I know they definitely changed.
That's why I'm
grappling works to
asking because I think they
5.5e.
might have changed
But
it.
I think in terms of just the feature and what needs to be resolved right now, that might just.
Yeah,
be
well, I
in
mean,
it.
I'm not going off a normal grapple. This is like
Yeah.
he's
there you
just
go.
grappled as
So
a
it's
result
in
of
the
an
yeah.
attack. This is like in the crocodile's bite feature.
Okay.
And it should
So
say
I
escape
think you have
DC something.
yeah, I think you it says escape DC 12. I think you have a bonus action left, right?
Well, wait,
Is that
I
how
think
that
I can
works?
do. I believe I have like 2 actions. I believe. Let me check my sheet.
I thought extra attack. You got an extra. Wow, I'm such a good DM. I'm so prepared. Hold
yeah.
on.
Let me just double check. Let me make sure.
You got it, Cal. Take your time.
Um,
It just gives me more time to prepare.
2 attack. Yeah, attacks per.
I'm gonna go
action,
get a snack.
2. Go for it. Okay.
Knock.
Okay. I believe I have a second action, but can I still hit, or will that like?
You
I
can still
can't do
hit. It'll
anything
be
besides.
at disadvantage.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to punch him then.
Okay, roll that at disadvantage.
That is the wrong thing. I'm a D&D Beyond. Okay, hang on.
Get out of there!
Hang on, this disadvantage. I fucking.
Oh my god! That's like your third one today, dude. Shit.
Yeah.
So that's gonna miss.
Yeah, and I still have my bonus action.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to hit him with bonus action.
Okay. 14. That's gonna hit.
14.
Roll your damage.
Am I ready to attack action? Should I have been able to attack twice because I have like the multi-attack thing?
I don't
Don't I get to attack
think
twice?
so. Okay,
Yeah,
Kyle,
I
how do you
just
do
don't know.
this? On this guy.
How do I do it?
Yeah.
Hey, killed him. Fuck. bro.
He killed the. Yeah, he killed that one.
Roy in the mouth of the crocodile or alligator, whatever this is, he pries it open and he just rips it straight down, ripping it the top from the bottom
Ugh.
straight down like he skinned it. And he's just right in half, like two fleshes of meat just dangling in the wind.
W.
And then Roy throws them to the side.
Okay. Ooh, I gotta. Okay, I gotta think of something that's gonna happen here. Hold on.
Hey guys, combat's over, guys. We're done. No more combat, guys.
That's
From-
the end of the session.
From the water, I'm just gonna do this. From the water, Roy, at the end of your turn, right when you kill this thing, you see another head of another one pop up. I was gonna have this one show up, but you guys fucking eviscerated the first one way too fast, so I didn't know how to do this. Not gonna lie, I didn't know how to do this. I'm not sure if this is the right way to do it, but I'm learning, so it's fine. Who are you picking?
I'll pick Sun. Sun to go next.
Like it's a fucking question. Hold on, it won't let me pick Sun. I gotta redo the whole the thing. All right. It still says sack. I don't know why it says sack.
My DM hates me, bro. Okay,
Alright, you're up.
can I
an
go?
instance of his token instead of the
I
prototype.
have a.
last
No,
session.
I did that. All right. Anyway, it's your turn, Jace.
Help
Jason, Sun.
me! Fuck.
That hits.
Okay. Then I do damage.
Yes.
Fuck.
This poor thing's not even gonna get to move. All right. Okay, 7 damage to it. Don't forget your
And
second
then-
attack.
Yeah, I do it again. Yeah.
Wow. Go ahead.
And then I swing at it again.
I should have put fucking 12 of
Oh.
these things down. All
That's
right. That might do it. Yeah. How do you do it?
He's going to attack its skull, and then it's not gonna go all the way through, and then he's going to attack his skull, and then it's gonna go all the way through.
Okay.
And then he grabs both of them by the tail, and we go home.
Yeah, that's that. Damn, you guys are hella efficient with that shit. Smash cut.
Food.
Food.
What if I sell this? We see you looking in a mirror. What are you doing now?
I gave Vicelius
Vicelius.
mirror back.
Oh,
Okay,
not
now
my
you're
I
talking
meant
about me, but-
yeah, my bad. I was something.
You got any?
When Roy
Well, my lord,
and-
is
when-
this
when
not-
Roy and the other guy, when Roy and Son get back, I've altered self into Roy,
Oh, are you not want to do more
and
conversation?
I'm inspecting myself.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Roy
Unless
and
Jack wants to.
Nope, that's fine.
Roy and Son, you come back, and Roy, you see yourself.
Yeah. I guess Roy while he's coming back, you know, he has the two.
But this gets
fucking-
embarrassed and untransforms.
He has like the two slabs of the alligator he ripped in half, and he has like the biggest grin on his face. He's like really proud of it. He's like, it's like too much joy. Like he like.
Can he carry
had-
2 alligator slabs? That's
He's
funny.
carrying one, but it's in half.
Oh, yeah, he's carrying.
Yeah.
I'll throw the rest. I want to throw the
What
rest of
type
the
of
alligator onto the
Beast
fire.
does that come from?
Lizard.
I see, son. Good, right? I look at Vicelius.
This is all you, my lord. And I give him a deep smile.
I drop it on the fire for disregard for any cooking setup we have.
I take it out of the fire and give it to Vicelius to cook.
I drop it and
Medium
kick it over to Roy.
Medium rare, Roy. Medium rare.
Um.
Didn't you work at a restaurant, Roy? Get on it.
Yeah, but I wasn't the cook. You know, I was more like.
Now is the
It's time
time
to
to learn
expand
new
your
skills.
For your
Yes.
eventual return, of course.
That's true. That's true. I have. Yeah, I gotta do. Yes.
You can show
Imagine
them when
if-
you go back.
One must imagine the dragon head cooked.
Yes.
Wise.
Yeah, I got this,
Marcelli,
guys.
so
I got
wise.
this, guys.
They should
So,
call me Wise Celius.
So, do you guys
Oh,
like
shit.
have a preference for how you want this cooked? You guys got like
Medium rare.
medium rare. Okay. So that's like that's like a
Perfect
little bit of
medium
pink.
rare.
That's
I
like
can eat it no other way, Roy. No
Okay.
other way.
no other way. All right, I'll
All
cook
right,
it.
Roy,
You guys,
are you cooking?
You guys, yeah, I'm cooking. I'm cooking
Okay.
shit. I'm cooking shit hard.
Roll a performance check on how well you are able to perform the art of cooking.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're eating good tonight.
Oh my god.
Roy, go ahead and
He, like,
describe it.
You see, like Roy like gets like he's really excited, but he doesn't know what he's doing, and like he like throws it on maybe like a log that's just like there, and he grabs out like a little tiny dagger, and he just starts chopping perfectly, like it's just in his blood, like he knew it, and he's just going through, and he's flaying it over the fire. He's like turning it.
Got gator loins.
Yeah, he
Gator
like steps.
chops.
He maybe does a little shuffle and he steps back and he throws seasoning on it like he's sinking a 3-pointer. He's like really into it, and then he presents it to you and he's like medium rare, and he like hands.
Quintus takes it from him and he can already smell. Now, you said this was a lizard.
Well, it's relative.
Son's
Like
eating a whole
cousin.
lizard whole, bro. He's already grabbed that shit by the tail. He's just swallowing it slowly.
Quintus sees son's just love of the meat and he goes in for a bite. And he like pauses for a second, he just looks at it. And he stops chewing. And he keeps chewing real slow and closes his eyes. And he looks up, but with his eyes still closed, chewing. And a single tear goes down his cheek and falls onto the ground of the swamp. And he looks at Roy, and his eyes are glistening. And he says nothing. He just keeps eating. He doesn't need to say anything. He just keeps eating.
Son finishes his carcass of a fucking monster that's left, and then he hugs Roy, and he picks up Roy.
Vicelius is still cutting his into like very smaller and smaller cubes, and he has a look of dissatisfaction on his face each time he cuts and keeps cutting.
Damn,
Bro got
That's-
OCD.
who's picky, bro?
They're not small.
What is son
enough.
doing, bro? What is son
I'm,
doing?
I'm jumping. I'm picking up Roy, and I'm jumping, and I'm spinning him around. I'm going bait.
It's you're kind of squeezing me
Right.
tight here. It's,
I
Quintus
kind of
starts
let go of
laughing.
him. I kind of let go of him mid spin.
And he looks. I want to look over at Vicelius with a big smile on my face, and he's like, "Look, Vicelius, this is the band of merriness I was looking for. Maybe we're
Indeed,
gonna do
my
it."
lord.
Son
Indeed.
accidentally steps on the fire and starts burning himself, and he screams and he wails into the woods.
Picture.
Put him out! Put him out! All right, I'm ready to move on from that scene. I'm done.
All right, you going to bed?
pack it.
That was
You
beautiful.
guys going to
No,
bed?
That was beautiful. We
Yeah.
need no more. Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I go to
Alright.
bed.
Roy's
Guys.
gonna stay up though. He's gonna be writing something. Yeah, he's a little maniacal writing. Maybe you hear a little laugh in the night. Oh, there's a little,
Fuck.
and he goes to sleep. That's the only one you hear.
Okay.
Which?
Okay, you all get
Which?
a great
Yeah.
long rest in.
So son speaks in his sleep. You just hear him go, hag.
Oh.
And congratulations. You guys get access to your level 6. Your level 6 stuff.
me.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there right now.
I don't know if I got anything. I think I leveled my guy up.
Can me and Sun level up?
No. No advanced leveling.
Ugh.
That
RDM
more
hates
XP than
us. RDM,
Yeah.
RDM.
So in the morning, what are you guys doing? Who's the first to rise?
It doesn't have to be me. Someone else go.
Vicilius is an early bird.
Is Vasilius
Yeah,
an
sure.
early
Visalius
riser?
is up first. He's up first. How's the weather, Lights?
It is
It's a beautiful
crisp,
day.
foggy morning. It's as beautiful as you can get in the swamp. The smell is only minimal today. Yeah.
Visalius breathes it in. Ah, morning dew. Nothing quite like it.
Sun is
I
throwing
love
rocks.
I love the quiet
Okay.
time before anybody else. Oh,
Sun's throwing rocks, large, almost boulders, not boulders, like
Do
just
they
big
shake
rocks.
the ground when they land?
Probably a little bit, like they're thudding, but he's just
Quintus
he's
wakes
practicing. He's throwing them at trees.
Quintus wakes up like out of his fucking like sleeping pack, like in the swamp mud, and he slept fucking horribly and like rolled around all night because he's used to a big soft bed.
They crack against the
Vicilius,
branches.
I missed the ship. Ah. Ah,
Roy wakes up and he's like, "This is the most comfortable I've ever slept." He's like,
oh, that's good for you, isn't it? Isn't it, Roy?
"Oh, it's so good for me." It's
Quintus's
so good
hair
for
is
me.
sticking up in a bunch of random directions, and like slowly regains its curliness as the morning goes on. When I wake up, Lights, I wanna bring forth my tome,
Okay.
my book of shadows.
You bring forth your Book of Shadows,
Um,
and all of
What do
your
you think
stuff
it
is
looks
updated,
like
by the
based
way.
off of the, or should I describe it based off of the Harbinger vibe? Should I
you can
just
go ahead.
improvise, or do
You
you
can go
think
ahead
it
and
looks a
describe it.
certain way?
I-
Do you think? Well, I want him to be granting me. It's him granting me this tome. Is there anything special about it, or is it just kind of a book?
It's just
Does it have a
kind of
brain in it or
It probably
something?
just has brain insignia and like mind.
Okay, I'll
themes
say there's
all
a
around it.
brain in like the middle of the book, like the middle of the front, like leather-bound book. Like it's set into it, like it's half sticking out, like a little half dome of a brain. And it just like kind of appears probably in mine a hand.
Mhm.
And when Quintus takes it out, he's like, "What the?" He gets up and he whirls around. He's like, "Someone was in the camp last night." And he's immediately scared.
my lord, what are you frightened of?
Somebody planted a book on me. And I wave it around.
A book. Let me see.
I
Let me see
throw it
this
at him.
book. I take a book and I take the book and I take a good look at it. And I'm like, I see. My lord, you can have this back. I hand him back the book.
I take it back.
You're saying this book just appeared on you, my lord?
Yes. It was upon my bosom when I awoke.
I see. I see. Well, it is possible someone was in the camp last night, but
Son, will you stop throwing things?
no, I think he's fine. He's actually got a rather good arm on him. I think he might be training.
Of course he does, but
I'm
well,
running in circles looking for possible intruders. I'm lapping around the camp. I'm
no,
searching
never
for-
mind. No,
he's
keep
committed
going.
to our defense. He's committed to our defense. My lord, perhaps this is a good omen.
Look at it. I shake the book around the evil ass brain.
Well, have you opened it? Don't judge a book by its cover, I always
You're
say.
right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Have a look.
Okay.
Who knows why someone left this for you?
I want to start reading the tome, and I
Do
just
you
lock in on
understand
the
this
tome. Of course. Dude, it
Yeah,
has all
right?
of my
Yeah.
it has my invocations in it, of course.
Ugh.
My mythics and my rituals.
I feel like you can
there's a-
understand the parts that you
is this
know,
a-
but like there's stuff for spells that you
Oh,
just
there are
can't
parts I
read
don't
yet.
know?
Yeah, there's probably like
Well, yeah, but for higher levels,
yeah.
There's probably my whole wealth of knowledge in that book.
Yeah, that's yeah. But
When I
you
tried to
can
read
decipher what you
past-
can.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get to that point yet. I'm just gonna start reading.
Bro unlocked his own character sheet.
Just break down the camp. I wave at Visalius without looking at him.
Yes, my lord.
Son hears break down the camp and he just runs for a tent. He fucking explodes it.
You think Kool-Aid Man's the tent?
There goes our tent.
Stop. You
Well,
guys gonna?
let us commence.
Okay,
Alright,
you guys
I'm down to
break
set
down
off.
the camp, and you prepare to set off. Son, are you continuing to lead the group?
What direction are we going in?
Northeast to Blurgs. You're about with your
What's
expertise,
Blurgs,
I'd
of
say you're
course?
about the day's worth of travel away. You know.
What time is it?
Uh,
I guess we just woke
say
up.
like 6, 7 a.m. Wait a minute. 7, 8 a.m. Fuck.
Then we,
Fuck.
Freudian slip.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We're gonna keep going unless anyone wants to lead the party, but you know,
I'm good.
I'm the
I'm fine.
fucking
I'll lead it.
I'm the ram.
I'll lead
You
it.
want me to carry you? You want to ride me?
Sure.
Whoa.
And we could combine our things. Here, can I get an advantage on that because he's helping me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see how long it takes you to get the rest of the.
Is
journey
it
to
survival
Blurgs.
check?
Yeah,
Is it survival check?
Yep, yep, yep.
He's got better than me, but I roll advantage. Let's see.
I love
17.
those dice. Holy shit,
Those
those
are
look
cool.
nice.
Yeah, we all got cool dice. I mean, everyone has pretty good dice for
17.
their character.
All right. You adequately atop the advantage point of Sun. You avoid any alligator nests and spider
Alligator nest over there.
and spider trees and
A tree over there.
No bug.
and other dastardly
Bug.
things like
No
snakes.
bug.
Bug.
Ah.
yeah.
Ah. I run away.
Somehow we did it.
every time we see anything insect based, we're just gonna veer off of that path.
Okay. Anything in specific you guys want to do amongst this traveling time?
Eat
I want to
meat.
continue reading the tome and like. Actually, I guess I can't really while I'm walking, if I'm not riding somebody.
Yeah.
Quintus just seems deep in thought. He doesn't speak as much as he normally does. He just kind of has his brows
I like
squinted.
to learn. I like to pick up new things.
Okay, you pick up and study new things. Roy, Viselius, anything you'd like to do during
I like to ask questions about what things are by picking things up and pointing at them.
Oh, how I miss the baked goods of my homeland. About this time, I would be having myself a pastry.
What?
Kind of
Anyway, let
pastry?
us happen forth.
No, what kind of pastry?
I would have a peach pastry. Yes.
Peach pastry. What's a peach?
Yes. A delectable little
Do you
thing.
know what a peach is?
That your common eyes shall never lay upon.
What?
No, don't be rude, Viselius.
I'm
Don't
not
be
being rude.
I'm
I'm not being
I'm
rude, my
starting to
lord.
not like this guy. This guy's kind of pissing me off right now. He's talking to me like I'm below.
It's okay. It's okay.
I said the truth. I said the truth.
Listen,
Just
you would have
because
died by
he's-
that hag, by the way, if if I wasn't there. I killed a lot of things, so, you know.
Snake.
Let's
Can
not
I
forget
ask you
who made
something
the
about
hag do
that?
nothing.
Hold
But
on a second.
I am certain.
Roy,
I don't even know what was just said.
Roy, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So when I talked to you in the tavern, you seem to consider yourself a meager laborer of a line of laborers, which I found rather disconcerting. And
That's
then
right.
you put up that performance against the hag. If you'll
Uh-huh.
recall, you beat her brutally to death in front of all of us.
Right.
It was quite
Yeah.
unsettling. Where did you
Yeah.
learn to do that? You seemed very. You seem to underplay yourself quite greatly. I think you might. What say you?
I think it's just, I've seen a lot of bar fights, and I kind of just picked up on that. So,
Really?
yeah, so I just know what I'm doing, really. Yeah. I'm cool.
Well, I mean, that's all I need to know. I suppose. I was just curious.
Yeah. No, you're good. I understand.
We're so chill, bro.
Why am I so
All right.
chill?
Why are you so chill?
I think it's just because, I'm gonna, I was fucking Roy. You know, I was just kind
Does
of.
the prospect of slaying a dragon not bring you any anxiety in your
It kind
soul?
of brings me joy. I can't lie. I'm excited. I never did it, so I'm excited.
Quintus looks at Viselius riding Sun at the front of the pact and just kind of sighs. Like, me too. I'm excited. Yes. No, I'm looking forward to it. Yes. Indeed.
I mean, you had a bit of hesitation there. You sure?
No, I sense
No?
nothing of the sort. Not really, truly.
Okay, cause you know what they say about dragons, right?
What do they say?
You see, I overhear a lot of people because a lot of adventurers come in, they're doing their shit, and they always
you?
say that they always say that if you go into a dragon's lair with fear,
Uh-huh.
it smells that fear and it targets you, and then it usually feeds off your fear.
Quintus's
And,
face
it hunts
immediately
you.
sinks.
Son
We're going to
grunts in
die.
the front of the party, and he just goes, fear. Like in
Well, Sun
agreement.
gets it. Sun gets it.
Bro, I'm going to die out here. Yes, I will try to have courage, like the
Okay, cause
brave heroes of old. I will have courage. Did the adventurers say anything else though? Any important, advice or tricks? Have you heard anything?
They said that like shiny stuff helps them not target you. They like shiny stuff, So if you're not wearing anything shiny, they won't try to get you. Like anything gold, they'll hunt you there. They'll try to get you because they sleep on a big treasure
Quintus
thing. They
starts
sleep on
sweating,
treasure.
bro, with his golden hair and golden eyes and golden eyebrows and fucking golden shirt. Oh,
You see,
well,
yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I want to alter self.
Oh, okay. Who are you
I
altering
want to alter
yourself
self,
into?
and I want to be the exact same, but my hair is black.
Okay, your hair becomes black.
Look, no more gold, Roy.
See, yeah. Now
I
there's
can
no
feel
gold.
the fearlessness setting in, Roy. I can feel it.
Son
Yeah,
turns around
because-
and sees that you that our leader is missing, and he throws Mycelius off of him and starts.
Oh, come! It's me. And I did not think you would fly into such a rage. Such a thing.
Vasili's face
Vasili's
plants
like-
nearby.
He sniffs you. He smells you. He holds you. He sniffs
And
your
you
hair.
guys smell the same.
He smells you. Yes, he
It smells the same.
Mhm.
Oh, this is very intimate.
He decides to do this
Is
with
Sun
all
like
the party
gentle?
members.
Is he gentle?
When he sniffs you, maybe, yeah.
Hmm.
Like he's not like gripping. He's not
Quintus
like
is
grabbing
absolutely
you.
fascinated by this guy.
He's gonna go around and sniff all the party members now. He's gonna memorize their scents.
Oh,
Oh.
fascinating. You memorize the scents of your party members.
Smell
Wait. When Sun smells me, how does he smell?
with his nose, but
No,
you
I
can't.
mean, like, I want to get a whiff of him. I want to
Oh,
get a whiff
how
of
do
him
I
as he's
smell?
sniffing me.
Oh,
Yes.
bro. That's a
He
good
smells like a
question.
man.
Kind of thing, bro. He probably smells
He
very.
smells like slate.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, I'm trying to think.
Concrete.
He smells. Yeah, like he probably smells very much like fucking. I'm trying to think of like another. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a smell that's like unique to him. You know what I mean?
A new
He
car.
probably smells like fucking just like fucking plastic and wilderness, but like pine. You know, like pine and like industrial. Like he probably smells like a fucking like a
Soot and
yeah. He
and
probably smells like a
pine
factory.
tar.
It probably smells like a factory and like a pine tree at the same time.
I thought it'd be worse than that.
Okay.
I'm ready
Anything
to
else?
continue.
Anything else gonna? Okay, yeah. Everyone else good with the?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Time speeds up, and from an above view, we see these little guys like ants hustling through the swampy forest till they get to a road.
A road.
A
Is there a
road.
fork in this road?
Wait,
No,
wait,
it's
are we
just a
arriving
road.
at it like perpendicular or parallel?
You're like,
I guess we're cutting. We must be
you're gonna
running
like
into
coming
it,
up
so
to
that's why- I
run
guess
into
that's a
it,
dumb
and
question.
then yeah.
How wide's the road?
Quintus, because you could estimate this is like 2 carriages wide.
Is it well paved?
It's well,
Or at least is the dirt well maintained, well
compacted.
flattened?
The dirt is compacted.
Yes.
Like it's been traveled before, like many a time, like all the time traveled.
I see. Okay. Okay. I want to look at the surroundings. Is there anybody on the road? Do we see anyone?
You don't see anyone on the road. You see,
Can we see anything down the road from like the break in the swamp?
roll a
trees?
perception check.
Okay. Okay. 11.
You see a post with some like signs on it, but you can't quite make out what they say.
I point. There's a sign. We should go read the sign. I want to walk towards the sign.
Okay. Everyone following? Anyone?
I'm
We're all
following.
following him.
All right. You all go to the sign, and you see that it points, and it says, "Blurgs," pointed in one direction, and then in the other direction, it points, and it says, "Fuck." Opening my notes.
Horrifying.
Shit.
You die.
I'm
here.
giving you a music layup right now. I mean, I need this to hit, bro. What's this place called?
Well, one's pointing to Blurgs, and the other is pointing to a town named Brass in the other direction.
Okay.
Let's go to Blur. Let's go to
We're
Blurgs.
going to
Fucking
Blurgs.
Brad.
Yeah, we're going
They
to
really
Blurgs.
like their beef here. Blurgs and brass.
They do.
Beef.
Beef. Beef.
Beef.
Okay.
Yes.
Beef.
You notice that you
I
are
love
making
sound.
quite a lot of time on an actual road. Like you can feel your feet not getting stuck in every other
carriages
step. in,
pass
like, a
us on the
mud hole.
road?
Yes, a carriage coming
wanna inspect
from
them.
your direction passes you.
Some Blurgsians.
Roll
wanna-
a
what's the-
perception
what are they-
check.
Okay.
Because they're just riding by. They ain't stopping unless
I
you
feel
hail
like
them.
Well, I feel like they're passing right by us on the 2-carriage wide road, but I'll perception. That's
Yeah,
fine.
they are, but they're not really like slowing down too much.
I mean, they could be
Okay.
cooking.
Yeah,
they're
they're
cooking past. Or
they're kind of moving like they're okay. So this carriage you see is a like an open back carriage with barrels and crates and sacks in the bottom or in the back. Sorry, I'm receiving a text.
He fucking hates us, bro.
Okay, sorry. It's an open back carriage with barrels and cargo of the like in the back, and in the front there are 2 individuals wrapped in cloaks. One is whipping 4 horses to pull along. You could tell this is a heavy carriage, and the other is kind of just sitting there with a bow in his hands, like. And he kind of looks at you, like making sure that you're not going to try anything. You look at him, he's looking at you, and he's kind of got his hand on his bow, and like not an arrow in it. And all right, the one guy pulls back on the reins. You hear a of the horses.
I still have my black hair, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. I want to talk to this guy.
He goes,
Yeah.
what's up?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Are you coming from Blurgs? I point
Yeah,
down,
we just picked up a shipment. We're taking it to Brass.
I see. We are a band of merry men seeking good fortune. But we were thinking of stopping Blurgs first. Do you have any recommendations for us? What say you?
Merry men seeking fortune, did you say? Well, what kind of fortune?
Mycelius.
Are you looking
Yes,
to get your fortune in trading like us, or are you looking to
No,
hunt?
in adventuring, of course.
Oh, you must be here to slay monsters and civilize the land, huh?
Yes. Yes,
Well,
I
there's
think so.
there's many
Yes, we
people
are here
seeking
to
protection.
civilize it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they pay well?
Some Some better than others, but the ones that do pay well, they look for prestige, if you know what I mean. They look for those who could fight a dragon all on their own.
Did you say dragon? Did
I
you
looked
say
back at
dragon?
Yeah.
Did I hear that right? Yeah. Where can we find one? Like you know.
Yeah, well, they got their coves in the woods.
Oh, so what is your name?
Me? My name
Terribly
is
rude of us.
it's Terry, and that's
Terry.
it's Kelvin.
Terry. Yes.
He points to the guy with the bow next to him, who hasn't said a word, just kind of on guard.
Terry and Kelvin.
Yeah.
Better look at these guys. What are these guys like? What do they look like a little bit?
Terry
I mean, like nothing crazy, but like.
is a little heavier human with a big mustache that like kind of like leads into his chins. It like looks like it starts a
I
beard,
like
but it's still
Terry.
just a mustache. And he's got a buzz cut hair. And the other man, Kelvin, this guy is a dragonborn. His like spiky, scaly beard and like a fierce look in his eyes. He's kind of like he
these
looks more like a
guys.
guard. One of them looks like a trader, and the other looks like a higher
is
guard.
Kelvin the one with the bow?
Yeah.
Okay, so Terry's the trader. Well, Terry, thank you for your help. Do you have anything else? Any other suggestions, maybe from a local?
Yeah, go
Any
into
sights to
the
see? Any?
go into the honey and brew, and tell him Terry sent you, and Cassandra she'll give you a good drink. Roll an insight check.
Also, what was the name of the establishment while we're rolling
The
this?
honey and
I
brew.
got the name of the woman, but
a
okay, the
9?
Honey and brew.
You can't tell. It seems like he's being genuine, but you can't pick up on any
He just looks at
misleading.
Vicelius, but he looks back at him. He's like, "All right, well, sorry for stopping you on your way. Let's not halt the traffic here. Thank you." I give him a bow that's like way too professional, but like just sells me as a noble fucking horribly, without realizing it. I drop into a deep, courteous bow.
Yeah.
Thank you, sire.
See
We'll
ya.
be on our way.
Yeah,
Like
he
he's
whips the
skipping
horses
down the road.
and they begin to gallop and then into a faster pace off down the road.
Excited to get civilized.
All right. You guys continue down the road?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just think you are. All right, you continue down this road and you come across a sign, a larger sign. It says, "Welcome to Blurgs," and just beyond that, you see towns and structures. You see
what's-
buildings and structures alike.
What's the quality
Wow.
of the sign? Like, is it like a very nice sign, or is it like this place?
It looks pretty new. It looks pretty new and kind of quality.
Now, can I ask
Okay.
for a general description of like the biome and climate of this place? Are we still in the swamp? Is this like
You
New
guys
Orleans type
are
of
still
town?
in the swamp, but this area
is it still
seems
hella
to have
humid
been
and
like
shit?
this area seems to have been like cleared of like most trees and like kind of like dirt stamped into the ground and made artificial fields for like farming and stuff and like little fences to keep the
Okay,
gators
okay.
out. It kind of seems
Okay.
like they took a spot in the swamp and they tried to make a little semi-plains biome as best they could.
I see. All right, that's all I have to ask before we just go in there at least.
Right, and walking into this town, Blurgs, you see wooden thatch homes, brick homes, a lot more stone than wood here, like as a foundation for the homes. It's like kind of like stone and then wood, you know what I mean? Like a stonish brick. It's like a gray, like a light gray brick almost, with like thatch roofs. I gotta up my my building description game here. And
Yeah, it's a whole
you see,
niche.
yeah, it is a pretty niche. I realize I don't know a lot of building terms. Yeah, you see churches and like kind of like forts and like a lot of taverns.
Oh,
Many
churches?
paths. You see fuck, what are they called? Stalls. You see market stalls lining the roads. You see like big trading like freight centers where they loading wagons all the time. Yeah, that's pretty much all you see from here. Walking in.
let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
What do you guys want to do?
Uh,
New
I got shit I want
Horizons!
to do. I'm gonna
What's
keep doing
the
things.
what's the craziest cutting edge technology here, bro?
Fucking no. A
Most advanced looking
ask.
building.
extra. Yeah, ask. Go. An advanced looking building. The most like prestige looking building is a church, and it looks to be the highest quality build here.
Well, I
of,
was
like,
gonna go
metal
there. I was
and,
gonna go to
Yeah,
Church of
tough. I'll
Knowledge.
go to
If there
church.
was one.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Is
this
there a
is
church
perfect.
to knowledge?
Yes, there is a church to knowledge. There are 3 main churches here. There's a church to death, a church to knowledge, and a church to tides.
Oh, that bastard Milos. Fuck him.
Whoa!
He's death, right? Isn't he death?
Yeah, Milos is death.
Wait, isn't he Loki kind of chill? Don't people actually fuck with him?
Yeah,
Is it
he's
blasphemous to
he's
say
pretty
that?
nice.
Okay,
He's
yeah. Well, I
pretty-
got my
he's
head
pretty
cut
fucking
off.
nice.
Does it really mean that?
I'll
Okay.
be
The
like-
sun turns around and
Okay, yeah,
decapitates
sorry.
you.
Yeah,
What?
sorry,
With a hand, too.
My bad. Praise death. Praise be death. Okay, I want to go to the Knowledge Church with
Okay.
Sun. When
Roy
I
and
see Sun looking at
Vicilius.
the church,
Yeah.
I just want to say to him, I'll be like, "You want to go to church with me, son?"
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Quintus like feeds off of Sun's joy. By the way, it's like he's his kid. Like
Yeah, he's
seeing him
elated.
happy just makes him happy.
You,
like, "All right, let's go,
you just told him
let's
he's going
go."
for a walk.
Vicilius and
Dude, that
Roy.
was too follow.
What do you two want to do in Blurgs?
Want to grab a drink with me or what?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna go check out the tavern, see how they stock up to the other tavern.
Let's
Yeah,
go
you know.
then. Let's be off.
Are you
Roy
guys going
seeking
to the
employment,
honey
right?
and brew?
Mate,
Oh.
Yeah.
if we're splitting up, we should decide where we shall rendezvous when we're done.
Come to the Honey and Brew when you have finished.
Very well. I only have small business at this church, but we'll see what happens. Okay,
All
I'm
right.
going. Okay, goodbye, Vicilius.
Goodbye.
Okay,
Uh-uh.
bye. No bye to me. That's kind of fucked up. That's
Sorry,
really
bye,
fucked
Roy.
up. Yeah.
sorry.
Bye. No, it's fine. This fucking guy, bro.
Quintus looks really sad.
Oh, here we go.
Shit.
Okay, I figured out the command. All right.
Party game.
Carson and Son, 1 or 2.
What? I
Pick a
can
number.
see what you rolled.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm re-rolling it a different one. Pick a number.
2. I vote 2, Jason.
Yeah, two's good. Are we both vote? Or do we
I
have to
like
vote
2.
for?
I like
no,
2.
no, no. It's because it's
Normally
two,
I'm a
guys.
1.
Yeah!
guy,
Right.
I'm feeling 2.
All right.
Yeah.
It's always a
Right.
double
Always.
too. It's always whatever the thing that it just was. You know.
Okay.
Always been
Proof
on black.
statistically, we should have chosen 1. That was
Exactly.
that was aura from us.
Exactly.
Wow. I didn't even think about that.
Not
2 was objectively the wrong choice there.
Dude, every time
Let's
I've ever
fucking
done
go.
that, because I'm like, statistically, it just doesn't matter. It never happens.
True.
It honestly
Fate
always
beats the
fucks me over.
statistics.
It's true.
All right, Lights. What happens? Well, we want to go up to the church.
What
Wanna go
happens
in.
is, you 4 actually split ways. Roy and Vicilius, you kind of walk off to the right towards where you think the entertainment district is, and Quintus and Son, you walk to the tall spire church, which has got the
Describe it.
insignia
What does it
of
look like?
knowledge on it. So the spire of
Shit
this
like a
church.
cathedral.
Would it look
Oh
like?
yes, this shit's
Would I've
kind of.
seen something like this before?
Yes, you would have.
Will I have seen
These-
something like this before?
Yes, you would have. Yes, these churches of knowledge are kind of uniform. I'm sure, Quintus, you've seen the Cathedral of Knowledge, the big one in Kelsus.
I've probably seen
Uh,
like the main one.
this is
that,
kind-
is that the
yes.
seat of the church in Kelsus?
Yeah, yes, that is like the biggest one.
Well, I'm probably pretty familiar actually. That's crazy.
This
Okay,
one
yeah.
looks like a mini version of that, and that looks like it's got a giant spire that leads up, and on top, it has, ooh, this is gonna be weird because they're both brain. It has a book.
It's fine if they're both brains. I feel like
Yeah,
they've done both
honestly,
being
yeah, it
brains
has
works
a
if you want
brain.
it to be
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it has a brain with an eye splitting the middle of it. And this eye kind of looks
Yeah, that's
up
different,
out
yeah.
to the sky. And then down it is
Seeing
like
the brain. Oh yeah. No, you go. Yeah. Sorry.
down it, the metal of this
Gonna-
is painted in like a bronze, a shiny gold. And it's got like insignias of like different symbols and like different languages for the word knowledge. Like most languages in the world are written on this church in like a very elegant way, and they just say knowledge. And the doors of this are grand mahogany, like eloquently like engraved with like a mural of like a of the god of knowledge, like with his arms out, like beckoning you to enter. And that is what you are
A
staring
lot of
upon.
description, but what does the god of knowledge look like? Out of curiosity, just like like how do they depict him usually?
They
If
depict
it's like
him
not super detailed.
here as a brain with an eye kind of splitting the frontal lobe, like kind of looking out,
Oh, what the fuck?
and then like it's connected to like a neck, like of a human body with 4 arms.
What the fuck?
And the 4 arms kind of like reach out towards you, like come here, and the body is like dressed in like very elegant robes.
Tough. Okay. Yeah, that's all the description I need. Okay, we want to go in. I want to push in with Sun.
Okay. All right. So you walk up to these doors.
What does it look like on the What does it look like on the inside?
On the inside, there is stained glass lining the ceilings that are like of different light colors that kind of gleam in and like make it look very spectacle and like almost like a rainbow in here. It's like you walked into a rainbow almost. It's like it's very different. I don't know the word for it, but different.
Like shiny, chromatic.
Yes, different. Yes, it's different chromatics.
I was
Yes.
gonna say yeah. Like
And
speckled.
inside
Mhm.
are pews lining the middle, and then the walls are lined with bookshelves.
Sun is in all.
Place is tough. This place is tough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Did we see any clergymen when we come in? Is the place empty?
Yes, you see a gathering of 3 clergymen up by the podium. They kind of just seem to be talking, like getting ready for the day. Actually, wait, what am I talking about?
Is this like a big? This is a big ass place, right?
It's
do
around-
they
yeah.
like pause when we enter, or do they just kind of let us?
No,
it's
they
like
kind of
like
let
a
you
public
enter.
forum
'Cause,
usually,
yeah,
right?
this is public. Yeah, that's around
Okay.
noon. I will say, by the way.
Okay. I just want to kind of make my way in real slow and look up at Sun, who is fucking like just towering in this fucking
Sun's
place.
looking up. He's just looking at the fucking walls.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Mm. Oh.
Are you okay, Sun?
He's just, I don't know. He's in awe. He's looking around.
Is
looking
he
around.
like abnormally in awe?
He's definitely. I feel like
can I
he's pretty
tell if
excited.
you,
I
like,
feel like he's pretty hyped.
recognize
He's just
this
pretty
place?
excited.
Does bro
Yeah,
recognize this place?
He definitely knows that it's a church.
Do you
I don't think
recognize
he's
this
been-
place, Son?
Mhm.
Or a church like it?
Church.
Because he looks kind of nunnish, doesn't he? Like he kind of has
Yeah.
a headdress.
Yeah, he's very nunnish. Yeah,
Okay.
totally
Hmm.
nunnish.
Are you a clergyman yourself, Son? And just
Hmm.
haven't told us?
None.
Yes, really? Oh. Oh, I see. You're a missionary, of course.
None.
Oh, it all makes sense.
None.
Wow.
He points to him at his head.
None. Yes. Of knowledge.
Mhm.
Really?
No, I don't. No, it's
Oh,
not
no.
none of knowledge.
Okay. Wow. You know what? It all makes sense now. And then Quintus thinks for a second. He's like, "Wait, but why is a nun? Why are you? You know what? You're fine just the way you are, Son." And I pat him on the back. All right, I need to ask these men some questions. I want to
Okay.
go in there. I want to walk
Okay.
forward.
You walk forward, and one of
Ho
them.
there! I say to the clergyman. Like
you
a
say
little
ho
too
there
loud.
to the clergyman, and it's made up of one orcish man, one elvish woman, and a halfling man.
Okay. Are any of them young?
The elvish woman. Well, what do you mean young?
Like close to my age?
Yeah,
at least in
close to your
appearance?
age. The elvish woman looks around what? You're like 20, right?
Wait,
Around
elvish
20.
woman.
Yes.
Patty, a little patty.
Oh God.
She my little boot.
All right. I'm gonna.
He paused the
I'm
music for
gonna-
that. He paused the
That's
music.
great.
Did
That
anyone
was
else
an
have the
accident.
music?
That was actually a perfectly timed like bug. I don't know what happened.
If I beat that push,
Could've just played the song.
Okay,
I
sorry,
wanna
what are you
walk
doing?
up to them. What do they say when I say ho there? What do they say?
The elvish woman.
Are they just waiting for me to speak?
Kinda,
Just looking at
she
me.
kind of steps forward and goes, "Greetings.
Oh,
My name is Eloquent."
Hi. Be honest with you, bro. Is she bad?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Quintus immediately loses his cool. He starts sweating a little bit.
Someone's gonna
Um,
bow.
Oh yes. I'm also gonna bow, but like later than Sun.
She
Sun is
bows-
low key respect mogging me.
She
Mhm.
bows and in return to your bows. She goes, "What can I do for you two today?"
I'm sorry for bothering you in the middle of the day when you're having a discussion.
Oh no,
Me and
no,
my
it's
friend
okay.
here, we've just blown in from. Quintus realizes he didn't give his name. It sweats even more and blushes a little bit. He's like, my name
Yes?
is Quintus and this is Sun.
Oh,
So,
We're here looking for
hello, I'm Lady Eloquent.
adventure.
Adventure.
Yes, you said that. We're looking for
So you
Meat.
come to the church. Meat.
yes, we're looking for meat. Dragon meat.
Dragon meat. Oh, the most exotic variety.
Yes, indeed.
we
We're
kill.
Whoa. You
yes.
you want to kill a dragon?
We do. Have you any advice or knowledge on this matter for us,
Yes. As a matter of
Your
fact,
Holiness?
I believe we do. Here, follow me, follow me. And she begins leading you somewhere. Smash
I want to look
cut.
at the other two
Oh,
guys as we oh, okay, never mind. We'll get there later. It's fine.
Okay. Smash cut. Roy,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Roy he's just looking around. He's like,
Walking through the streets?
yeah, Roy is like, he's looking at maybe the other taverns they're passing, and he's kind of like, maybe he's like throwing out little remarks about how like the tavern he worked at was better. He's like, just like, yeah, my place is better. It doesn't look like that. Like our door opens both ways, not one way. It actually opens, like you could push and pull the door. You know that, Vesalius? Did you?
What are you talking to me about right now?
I'm just talking to you about how my tavern's better than all these. The one that I'm gonna own, you know?
Well, let's focus on finding the dragon first.
No, I think I'm gonna focus on my daydreaming for now.
You are a character, Roy. You are a character. Well, shall we find accommodations?
Yes, we shall.
Vicelius opens the door and leads, I guess, us into the tavern.
Okay, you guys enter
Honey and Brew.
Honey and Brew.
Yeah.
And it is busy. This seems like one of the more popular places in town.
Your place usually this busy, Roy?
Busier.
Vicelius like raises an eyebrow. Then he goes to the bar. Excuse me.
Yeah. What's up? And there is a what's a goofy D&D race that could be behind the bar? There's an Aarakocra. There's a crow Aarakocra behind the bar. What's up? What can I get for you?
Roy, anything particular?
You know, I actually own a tavern too, and
Two
I
ales,
just gotta
please.
say,
2 ales, bartender.
no,
2 ales coming up. And he's like at the tap while listening to you, Roy.
see, I'm actually the owner of the 2 Round Tavern, and you know, I'm just scoping out what you know, what the other places are like around the area, and you know, I stumbled upon this one, and this one, I gotta say, this one kind of fucking sucks.
But
So
Yeah.
yeah, like
you serious? You ain't even had a drink yet, and you're saying it sucks?
Well-
What the fuck is a 2 round? You're in here talking about some middle of nowhere
Yeah.
bar.
What do
Keep
you mean
less
2 round?
talking, more pouring, please.
He sets one
You
of the
see, the
glasses
2
down and then begins filling the other.
You see, the 2 round is actually a really clever name if you really think about it, because like round 2, like, cause like you do the round 2, and like you get a second round of drinks. It's fucking genius. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This is fucking bullshit.
Have you ever had an ale, Roy? Have you ever had an ale?
Have I ever had an ale?
Do your kind drink ale? Do your kind to drink?
When you say this, 2 drinks are placed down in front of you. They're tapped on the
Have a
table.
taste. Have a
That'd be
taste.
2
Press
copper
this to your lizard
pieces.
lips. Press this to your lizard lips and have a big swig.
I press it and I swig. What does it
Well-
taste like?
This ale tastes like honey.
It tastes like honey. Roy's gonna sip it, and he's clearly gonna be enjoying it, and he sets it down, and he has a smile on his face, and he looks at the tavern, and he's like, I've had better. I hate to say it. Like,
You're fucking kidding me.
No, it kind of fucking sucks.
You just had a look of elatedness on your face.
Did I? I don't remember.
3 copper.
I don't think I'm. Facilities, do you have 3
I raise a
copper?
hand. I raise a hand to Roy and plant 3 copper for both, or 3 copper for each.
3 copper for each.
I plant 6 copper on the table. What's your name, Birdman?
He freezes for a second as the name generator.
Here's
in
a
my
lesson
brain
for you,
works.
Roy. Push too hard on the walls of a world, and soon the ceiling collapses.
What?
Why is he
What?
so fucking wise?
What did I say? I didn't say anything.
My name's Ruth.
Hello, Ruth. We're looking for lodging at this fine establishment. What are your rates?
Well, business is business. Fine. How many?
4.
4 separate rooms or all together in bunks?
3 rooms. 1 for 2. 2 for 1 each.
All right. Well, the singles will cost you 5 gold a night, and the double it'll run you 2 gold.
Do you have a quadruple?
Yeah, we do. 1 quadruple for 5.
Wait a second. So you have a single.
The
For how
single
much?
rooms are 5 each, and then for 4 people it's 5 in 1 room.
Roy, how is your sleeping accommodations wherever you're from?
Well, I usually sleep in like a cardboard box, so this is good for me.
Okay.
with that.
Let's just settle on the quadruple. I'm certain Quintus and I can rough a night or 2. 5 gold
Yeah, you
for
guys
you,
can-
sir.
You guys
Thank
can
you,
share the
Roof.
same bed.
Here's
You
your
look like
key.
You guys can.
And
Wait,
Ruth
what?
kind of
What'd you say?
walks away from the table. And hearing that.
Well, we have our key to our room now. How is your ale going down?
It's actually really fucking good. I can't lie. I was just trying to bullshit that, man. It's actually really good. I can't like.
I know, bullshittery is a particular skill of mine. And well done, I shall say.
Yeah. How are you so good at that? You know.
A lifetime of politicking, one could say.
Yeah. How did you meet Quintus? You know. How did you guys like?
I knew him when he was a young boy. I have looked out for him ever since on his father's command, but more oft I weather the wear and tear of my work because I love him more than anything, or else I'm sure I would have left long ago.
I see. That's very sweet. That's very nice.
Do you have any family, Roy? Are you lizards born in a clutch?
You see, I had a family, but I don't know where they are anymore.
Oh?
Yeah.
Well, certainly you must have more words than that.
Well, I was sleeping one night, with the bros, because we all called up. We didn't have that much money, so we all like bundled together. And I woke up one day, and I was like, "Where are my bros?" Because they were not there. They were all gone. I was just
Gosh.
there. Yeah.
I can't imagine how scared and lost you must have felt.
Yeah, I was looking around for them for a long time, and then I stumbled into the 2 Round Tavern, and I got a job. So I just been like living there, really, in a cardboard box in the back room in the freezer.
Oh, an
In
extremely
the what now?
sad tale.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Well, that is no way to live, Roy.
Yes, young man, you
Sounds
need
like
to,
this will be
to
an
set
upgrade for
yourself
you,
up.
our lodging tonight.
Is
You
it?
need something better than a box. You hear this voice from your left.
Oh?
Who the fuck is
Who-
that guy?
Who dares to intrude upon my conversation with my manservant?
Sorry. It's just so sad.
Announce yourself.
My name is Villis.
Villis.
Finish.
Yes.
Quite a name, Villis.
He's trying to
Yes.
copy
How
you.
is your name?
My name is Vart. Vart the Bart.
What kind of
To
name
what do
is
I owe the
that?
pleasure? My name! Take it up with
Yes.
my mother if you have such a complaining tongue.
Sorry. It's such a sad tale. It's quite unfortunate. This young man right here. And he kind of swings his ale around.
Me? He's
Yes, you. A cardboard box and a freezer.
Well,
There's a-
I'm actually like, I'm not that young. Unless like,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, sorry to intrude on your conversation, but it sounds like you need money to get a home for yourself. I might have a
Well,
little tip for you.
I don't.
go on.
You see, there's a shipment that needs to make its way through the city. And my friend needs someone who could help them with that. And you seem like a strong, capable man. We've been through some hardships, so you know what it's like to have something important need to be done. Are you that man? And he takes a deep look into your eyes. This old, dwarvish man.
Now, I'm sure Roy's next word is yes because he is only used to people taking advantage of him. So I'll say, Villis,
Hang on.
if that is your real name. If that is your real name.
It's
What's
as real
on
as...
what order or objective are we delivering this shipment? And what is the shipment, more importantly?
Is the shipment a dragon?
Is...
Dragon.
No. The
This is
shipment
prudence to answer.
is that of utmost importance in a small little chest. But the contents of the shipment are unknown and it is locked. I just need you to...
Something
Get it
to
across the
hide,
city.
Phyllis? Something to hide?
Not of mine. Just...
No, of your illustrious boss.
Yes, I suppose.
Well, what is the payment? I'm certain you know there will have to be a bonus. for my
800
discretion.
gold pieces.
800 gold pieces? 1,000 gold pieces.
How am I sure that you two are worth 1,000 gold pieces?
How about 10 gold pieces?
No.
Deal.
Fuck.
Well. What dangers should we expect to be traversing?
No, nothing. Just go into the underground, pick up the container.
Then Then if we have
transport it through
nothing
the
to worry
underground.
about, if we have nothing to worry about, your only concern must be our discretion. And my friend, for 1,000 gold pieces, my tongue shall be very tightly tied. And I give him a devious grin.
Well, that is not the only concern. There are men looking for it, but I trust that you shall get it through. And your discretion would be quite bought, because these men, they love to know, if you know my drift.
I would like to try to pick up what he's putting down.
Okay, roll, Fuck, what do I have you roll for this? Hold on, let me look at the
Insight.
list of... Yeah, insight, yeah.
Damn, I
Thank you,
just
my
gave myself a
experienced
+1.
DMs.
Oh, fuck.
You just bitched the DM, bro.
Oh, fuck.
I agree. It should have been insight though.
This guy, you're picking
Logged.
up that this guy... I'm sorry, what was the question again? What are you trying to pick up?
I'm trying to see what he means by these guys are interested. Like,
In knowing, he said.
Oh.
In
Yeah.
knowing. In knowing.
Um,
I have a guess.
he seems...
Yeah,
yeah,
Seems-
I think they're just the guard. Personally, I think it's just the
He
fucking
seems
guard
to
of
be
Blurgs.
anointing
But-
that there is a group of people out there who are interested in this shipment. Yeah, I guess. He rolled a 4. I don't know.
That's plenty. That's plenty for a 4. Okay. Well, Roy, have you any qualms about this? We'll be paid a handsome sum of 1,000 gold pieces, so...
I do suggest that if you do this, you stay in the underground and make your way to the freight district. There'll be a wagon waiting.
Why are you being so fucking weird about this? If it's just a job, this comes. This is.
Tripped
I
over your own
can't
tongue there.
understand you.
You're being. Why are you being so weird about this? You just like this is kind of odd to come up to us, tell us if you're looking for work. You know, it's kind of weird.
I couldn't help but overhear your struggles and what is the world without money and work? And I'm just here to offer it. You see, my group of people have taken a hit and we need the help. It's just a delivery job. How hard could it be?
Did the people who hit
I-
you did the people who hit you, are they also after your cargo? Is that what's going on here?
Oh, Vart. My tongue...
The Bart. Don't forget.
Vart the Bart. My tongue is also tight, as yours will be after I pay you. And
I'm very uncomfortable.
Only after you pay me.
This is-
the man at the district will have it. Do you say yes or no?
Yeah, I'm fine with you.
Yes, I am. I too am fine with it.
Just
But
stop
we expect
talking
the
about-
1,000 gold pieces up front.
And he...
Yeah.
I will give half up front.
Okay, that is fine.
Alright.
Don't-
He
Don't
reaches
talk about
in...
your tight tongue, bro.
He
That's
reaches...
fucking weird.
He reaches into his satchel, and he
Yes, who
pulls
would ever
out
do that?
a bundle of documents and a sack of money. And he lays both on the table in front of you. And then he goes, Ruth! And he calls the bartender over and he goes, get these two a meal and another 2 rounds of drink. Whatever they want. On me. And he slides Ruth some money as well. And then he gets up and he goes, all you need to know is there. Have
Thanks.
a ball, gentlemen. And he disappears into the crowd.
I don't want a ball, so I will not be having one.
I mean, I want a ball. I want.
Well, to
My
each their
granny
own.
called, she said, Trevi, you work too hard. I'm worried you forget. Ball.
Ball.
All right, what do you got? Smash cut.
There goes
It's
the
about
cat.
damn time. It's about
Me waiting to
damn
split lock.
time. Where does Eloquin lead us?
Eloquin is
Where does
leading
Lady
you.
Eloquin lead us?
Lady Eloquin is leading you. And
Fine
she
shit.
says, now the newer stuff of this nation is in the back room, but It will be. Oh, this is the old. That's the voice of the fucking guy. The newer stuff for this nation is in the back room, but I will be happy to lead you to it. We just have to go to the offices, and she's leading you to the back left of the church, and she opens the door, and it creaks open, and inside, you see a figure standing there with their back turned to you. Oh, and
Now,
Lady
what
Eloquent.
are these surroundings sus at all? Or are they
No.
pretty normal?
No, it's
Just
pretty.
like back
bro.
passages
It's-
of the knowledge church. Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Who is
back
this figure?
offices. This figure has a kind of tall presence. They have a like armor on and like a flowing cape on them, and they are tall. They're quite tall.
How tall, bro?
6. I'm not saying it. 6'8". They look to be a
Pretty tall.
Goliath, and they turn around, and they go.
Short ass Goliath. Owned. What's up? What does he say?
And they turn around, and it's a she. And she turns around and she goes,
Oh.
"Oh, I didn't know anyone would be coming back here." And when she turns and speaks, Lord Eloquin seems immediately shocked and is like, "Oh my, sorry, I didn't know that you were back here." And she immediately bows as in respect and waits to be addressed.
Quintus, as a blatant follower of
Yeah.
court, machinations his whole
We
life,
all
just
bow.
automatically bows
Yeah,
when he
same
sees someone in
time.
power and sees someone else bow. So we bow in sync. We're respectful.
Mhm.
I drop into the noble's bow again, with like the swept leg and shit.
Oh,
Like fruity bow. I'm trying to like put my arm in front of my chest and then like dip.
oh,
you know.
like a gentleman.
I
Okay.
guess, yeah.
When
Like
you
a
guys
waiter.
have the pleasure of crossing paths with in this very humble hallway.
I like the respect of your two friends here, Lady Eloquin. My name is Anavar, Apostle of Knowledge. You two are, you
Do I
three
know
are
what
at
that means?
ease.
Do I know what apostle means, or is this
You
metagaming?
immediately know what that means. You know that these is one of the strongest people on the fucking planet, and this
Which is
person
sweats.
is the direct link to the God of Knowledge themselves.
That's terrifying. Okay, what did she say?
She
After we
says,
stand up?
she says, "And what might your names be?"
My
Dawn.
name is. I look back at Sun real slow.
Now, what are you
Yes,
thinking?
This is
Oh.
This is
I
Sun.
don't
What am
look
I
at him.
thinking?
No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So hold on. Finish what you're saying first. I thought you were.
I was just gonna introduce myself. And I'm
introduce.
Quintus Lilus of House Lilus of Kelsis.
Now, is Lilas your undercover name?
It is, but it is an actual house.
Okay.
It's just a very
Are you
lesser house. It owns
at
a
this
vineyard. They own
moment-
vineyards.
On the surface
sell
of your
wine.
How in
mind.
character are you, bro?
On the surface of your mind, are you thinking about the true name of the house you're from?
Ooh. Hold on, let me change the music. Let me change the music.
And- Can you remind me the true name of the house you're
Ooh.
from?
you
are.
Let me think. Let me think if Quintus would be thinking of it in this moment. Okay. Hear me out. I don't think it's first and foremost on his mind, because I think first and foremost on his mind is the pact, which he doesn't know about,
Ooh.
like his powers, because he's still sus of Vicelius, of his explanation, and like he thinks there's something weird. So he's thinking about that because he's thinking if he should ask her about it. Is like mainly what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
That's what I was about to do.
Specifically.
I'll just do my
About your
internal
pact.
monologue. If
Okay.
You want.
Yes, go ahead. Do your internal monologue.
Quintus is like, he's like, this might be a chance to ask her something that Vicelius won't know, or my father won't know. Maybe she can tell me something about this power that is awake. Why is it taking so long? I have so many questions. Maybe she could answer them. Blah 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 blah. His head's kind of racing.
What power do you seek to know about, Quintus?
Quintus'
She
eyes
says
get
this.
real big. Sort of a inky, sludgy blast of sorts.
Interesting. And you, what? You can do
Quinn
this?
just looks over at Lady Eloquin for like nervously.
Nobody cares what I
Yes.
think.
Hold on, Jason. It's only one at a time. It's able to be. Worked.
It still only works one at a time.
It does. Mmm.
Quintus is like desperately thinking of a way to like. Nah, maybe not yet. Nah, he's still potentially interested in getting knowledge from this knowledge person. What did she say?
She thinks
Anything?
for a moment, and she doesn't really answer you yet. She holds up a finger to you, and then she looks over at Sun. Sun! What is on the surface of your mind right now?
The surface is funny. I think that Sun is probably thinking that she can make him smart. That's
She
all
giggles.
he's gathered from this.
She giggles, and then she puts her finger down looking at you, Vasilis, and she goes, I could help you with your magic. If you tell me what that is, and she points at your neck.
Me? My
Yeah.
neck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
your
Quintus.
your
Oh.
necklace, right?
Yes, your necklace.
She could see it through my shirt?
Oh, is it under? Is it
She
tucked?
can sense it.
Yeah, I always have it tucked.
She can sense
Yeah.
it.
So she points at my shirt.
She points at your shirt. Yes.
Quintus
She points at
takes
your
a
dude.
step back and he's like, it's mine. It's my necklace.
Be not afraid, Quintus. I don't want to take it from you. I just want to know about
Why
it.
would I be afraid? I'm just fine. I've had it since I was a boy, and I don't know. It reminds me of home, I suppose. That's why I keep it on. There.
I like that answer. I like that answer, Quintus. I will help you with your magic. And then she goes, Lady Eloquin, you may help them with what they first desired to come in here for. It's Sun. I think I can help you too. Just give me one moment. I shall be back. And she kind of walks out of the room. And when she gets far enough away from you, the room kind of gets lighter.
Yeah, I was about to say Quintus probably feels like the room gets lighter when she leaves. He
Not like
I was gonna say lets out like a sigh.
Not like in like
Yeah.
an emotional
Ugh.
sense either. Like the physical thing of light. Like things seem more dim when she was in the room.
It's not troubling. That's not troubling at all, is it? Wow. Okay, Quintus calms for a second. He looks up at Sun. Is
I'm
Sun
gonna-
still
I'm-
fucking stone faced?
No, I'm
Is he
gonna
locked
turn.
in?
I'm gonna turn my head to him like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, but the Quintus has the same
What
look.
just
They
happened?
just share the same look. And then he looks over at Lady Eloquin. He's like, "Who was that? What was that?"
Oh, she came 3 nights ago. She
You
said
read my
she was
mind.
on church
I think.
business. Yes, she has a bad habit of doing that without asking. It's unsettling. But it is. But she
Truly.
is of the highest of the church, so her business comes straight from our God, and she seems to be stumbling over her words there.
Down for a second. Just chill for a second. What? Can I've been curious ever since I've been here. Lady Oakland, Your Holiness. Is there?
Yes.
Where are all the Arcanists? Where are all the Aetherists?
Oh, they're not welcome here, really. The people here, they don't
One just throws up an eyebrow. I've
like
been
them.
here for 5. How many days? Like 5 days. That was like 2 days travel.
Yeah, like
Probably like 4
3 to
days.
4, yeah.
I haven't even been here a week, and I've already had. Twin just counts on his fingers. 3. He points at her. 3 magical encounters.
Magical encounters. What 3 magical encounters? Oh, your magic, right?
No, the hag.
The
that
hag,
count?
The hag,
me,
and then
this lady, the fucking
oh,
apostle.
Yeah.
yes. Well, a lot of people here see magic as not good, so people tend to shy away from casting it from societal like looking
Huh.
down upon.
So you knowledge folks must not be very popular around these parts, then.
Oh no, we are. We just don't use our abilities. They think we're serving the god.
You don't give them the knowledge.
No,
Quintus
we
seems like genuinely confused.
we give
You
them
don't teach them.
we give them the knowledge.
Where are
What
the
I should say about
schools?
our
Where are the-
abilities. We teach and give the knowledge, and we build the schools, but we don't cast
No magic.
No, we don't really need it. Well, we need
Well,
it, but
that's
we don't do it in
stupid.
public.
Quintus crosses his arms.
Yes, between you and me, I'm
That's awfully
I'm from
silly of you.
Kelsus, and the state Aetherists are quite heroic.
You're
I
from
don't know why they're like
Kelsus,
it.
Quintus jumps.
Why, yes, I am.
A fellow countryman.
Are you from Kelsus?
What brings you here? Of course I'm from.
Duty
at
of
me.
the church.
Where is Kelsus?
You have black hair right now. Kelsus is
Oh.
to the
Quintus forgot.
Kelsus is to the south, Jason. They are the major
Are they
war
near me at all?
country.
I don't remember.
They're like the Romans.
They're a
They're
couple.
the magic Romans.
They're like 3 countries over from where Sun would be.
Okay, I probably wouldn't know.
You would have heard tale of them. I'll say that.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be like, oh, that's next to me.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
So what brings you all the way over here?
The mission of the church. We're spreading the knowledge
Mission?
and learning of the lands.
Quintus looks over at Sun. Mission. Okay. Well, where were we? You were showing me something?
Yes. Your dragons. You wanted to know about the dragons.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Let me find it here. And she like kind of crouches down on like a chest, and like opens it and like flicks through stacks of books and is like, here it is.
After the panic of the lady leaving, Quintus remembers that Lady Eloquent is bad as hell and starts sweating again. He's already lost the sauce.
He was locked in for half a second.
He was.
Here. This book is got a map and locations of known dragons of this continent of the south from what we've discovered. It is quite small. I wouldn't really even call it a book. It's kind of just a bundle of papers, but here you go.
I'd call it a book.
And
Looks quite good. Quintus
thank you.
takes it and starts expecting
Hey, what is he
I
receiving?
put it together
like,
myself.
lovingly. A book
What
of
is it again?
dragons.
Yeah,
You
Oh.
put this
dragons.
together.
Yes,
Oh, then it
it's just
must
a little
be
project.
very informative.
Oh.
Thank you.
You really think so?
Can
You
Sun
haven't
look
even
for
read
the-
it yet.
Can
Oh,
someone
there's
look for a book in this library? Are we in a library?
Of course, it
Yeah,
must
we
be
are.
some
You could
good knowledge in here, and it's your job.
Wait,
I trust
yes.
you do a good job.
She's starting to blush from this, and she's like,
Quintus has accidental
But,
game.
you know,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
they-
you
With
know,
clumsy
same.
riz.
do you have any knowledge to offer, the church? We are always loving
Oh,
for in exchange. You know how it works. Knowledge for knowledge.
Quintus looks her straight in the eyes, and he's like, "You can tell, like Sun could probably tell if he's still there. He looks like he wants to make a move, and he just coughs. He's like, it's a lovely day outside."
Why, yes, it is.
All right,
It
well,
is quite
I'll be on
lovely.
my
One's gonna topple into a
so let's go.
bookshelf.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm looking for a book.
Could I
Nice
help
to meet
you?
I search for
no,
a
I'll be
book.
leaving. Son,
She
you're
walks
on
up
your
to
own.
Sun and says, "Can I help you?
I'm out of there.
Sir?
I'm out of there.
All right, you're gone.
Book.
Book on what?
Mind.
On mind. Let's look here. Let's look through here. And then I'm gonna cut back to Roy and Vasilis in one sting dong second here. Quintus, what exactly are you doing? Are you going to the door?
I want to go back out like through the office
Okay.
halls, but then I remember that what's her face said she'd be back, so Quintus just kind of lingers like in like the hallway or like the room where we met Inovar.
Yeah,
and
okay.
just kinda
so
waits
you're,
there,
You're lingering
for
in the
everybody
hallway.
to
I
return.
assume you're kind of
But
just
while
staying
he's
away
there,
from
he's
Lady
like cursing
Eloquent.
to his like he like squats down and like grabs his face. He's like, shit. Oh god. And then stands back up. And
While you're
walks in.
doing while you're like standing there, you hear like boots kind of clicking on the ground, like, and
Is
here
it
comes
her?
yes,
Oh,
it is the
God.
Goliath woman. You can there's a darkness and a
master
pressure that
has returned.
inflicts upon the room, and she goes, "Ah, yes, I was hoping you'd still be here, Quintus. Here you go." And she hands you a book. She goes, "I think it'll be of great help to you. Carry on." And she
Can I
she
try
kind of
to-
like slaps her,
Is she
her
lying?
hand on your shoulder.
Is this
Roll an
is
insight
this
check.
lying to me? All right, wait. I want to do a thing
Okay.
that I read about. Can you roll my insight for me? I have a -1, and don't tell me the roll, and just tell me what I think, what I can tell.
Oh,
That's tough as fuck.
I
Don't tell me
like
what the number
that.
is. Just tell me what I can
I
tell,
like that a lot, actually. So if I do this,
because
you
it
can't
allows
see
you to
it,
be
right?
misleading. I will say though, don't be too misleading, but you
Can
can
you see
mislead
that?
if it's really bad. No, I can't see it. I can't see it. So just subtract 1 from whatever the roll.
That's
is.
crazy.
Oh, that's
awesome.
awesome. I like that. Okay, so with her hand on her shoulder and like kind of a grin to her face, you can see, you gleam that she's not lying in that this book might help you, but you get a sense that of like she wants something. Almost.
Okay, there's
But you-
just something ulterior.
there's
a little bit.
little ulterior motives to this, to her.
Okay, that's fine. Quintus kind of already suspected that, but he doesn't show it on his face, other than just being afraid. He's not even trying to hide it anymore. He knows you can fucking read his brain. So he just takes it, and he says, "Thank you so much," and he gives another bow, another court ready bow to her.
She kind of reciprocates like a quarter of one. Like she doesn't like go full in. Like she's kind of like a little, just like a respectful acknowledgement kind of bow. You know
Quintus
what I mean?
Yeah,
is
she
happy
gave
with
you a-
that. That's more than enough, bro. That's more than enough from her.
Carry on, Quintus, and tell Vicelius I said hello. And she kind of just turns and walks.
That's so scary.
That's
Okay.
horrifying.
Quintus shivers. He's like, okay, well, okay. I'm gonna walk back out to the front of the church and wait
Okay.
on the stairs. Just
You
sit
go
on
to the stairs.
waiting for Sun.
She walks over to Sun and she goes, "Oh, Lady Eloquent, I will help this one." Smash cut!
Let's get a snack.
Vicelius and Roy, what are you doing? What are you two little guys doing?
I have no idea. Roy's probably chilling in his room. He's writing more, giving some more.
Are
evil
any of you
cackles.
inspecting the documents of your job? Vicelius, are you
Sure.
here?
Yeah, I'll be in
Okay.
the room as well, inspecting the documents.
Okay. Vicelius, you're flipping through these documents, and they show you, they're kind of a map of like a sewer catacombs, like underground tunnel system of the city. There seems to be tunnels that connect different parts of the city, and it's kind of a map of that. There's multiple maps. There's maps of like the city streets with like kind of like lines like from the honey and what the fuck did that call us? Honey and shit.
Honey and brew.
Honey and brew.
I got
I knew it was a B. I was gonna say bar, but that doesn't seem right. Honey and brew. Going to like a sewer drain, like a entrance to one of these tunnels, and then the next page is of the tunnels leading to like a big room, and then from there it's another like arrow leading to like the freight shipping district of Blurgs. And
Okay, so it's basically a map to find where the
Mhm.
shipment is.
And then
Okay.
the next page
Anything
is
else?
a description page. It describes a wooden chest with no lock and runes on it, sitting at the bottom of a barrel of pickles in like a storage room underground.
How quaint.
And then it says a description of who to take it to, and that they have the rest of your money. And then
Yeah.
it says, yeah, and that's all it says.
Well, this seems more than enough. And I set this parchment aside. What is Roy doing? I look upon Roy.
Roy is like Roy is like, I don't know. He's like in a ball, and he's like curled up, and he's like writing on his knees. It's like and he's like really hunched in. He's like making sure nobody's looking. And he's smiling ear to ear, and he's going ham with the writing too. He's like sketching. You can hear like the quill like scratching on the paper.
I want to peek over at what he's writing or looking or making. I want to give a little peek
Ooh.
over the shoulder.
Roll
Up to you whether you up
honestly,
to you whether you catch me. Or
You
not.
guys want to do a contest of rolls here?
I'd be
Yeah,
fine
we can
with
leave it
that.
up to the dice. We can leave it up
Yeah,
to the
roll
dice.
a.
What do you want?
I'd say Roy roll a stealth and Vicelius roll a perception. I'd say, right?
Okay.
Like, cause he's hiding it
Sure.
and you're trying to. Yeah, that's it. It works.
I'm cool with
Go
that.
ahead. Wow, your dice are so pretty, Jack.
Thank you.
Kal-El's
I
also
chose
pretty good.
the most evil eunuch looking dice I could.
Ooh.
Okay.
What does he see, Roy?
So, when you look over Roy's like shoulder, you see like a page, and the page is it is almost entirely black, and there's only white marks, and it looks like fire and destruction is everywhere. And Roy is like, he is scratching harder into the paper, so the ink is like it's like when you use a Sharpie too much and it starts to like dent the paper. That's what it's looking like. It's like seeping through everything. And like you can see like in the bottom, it's probably like a 2-page spread. This probably takes up about 2 pages. It just says like Roy it says Roy the Destroyer on the bottom. And,
Would
Roy
I-
closes it.
I never likened you for an artist, Roy, but
Oh, well, I was not, I wasn't
quite the
trying.
high opinion you hold of yourself.
No, what did you see? What
That
did you
that is a
see?
compliment, Roy. Take it in stride.
Okay, I'll take it in stride. That's good. Yeah.
I
I'll
liked
do
to
that.
see your art. With art like that, why are you worried about being a dishwasher in a tavern, or even owning one?
What?
Have you ever
This
thought
is-
about trying to find a patron? Trying to get your work monetized?
Well, this isn't really an art book, but you know, I thought about it. You know, I've just been turned away every step. You know.
Perhaps that is why you see yourself as a destroyer, then. Hmm.
Maybe. So what do you think the others are doing right now? You think they're just like mollygagging?
Surely they haven't gotten themselves into any sort of trouble.
Smash cut. Son, are you here?
Yeah, I'm dunking my cookies in milk.
Okay. Well, while you're dunking your cookies in milk, Son hears a voice from behind him. Lady Eloquent, I'll help this one. You can go back to your duties now. Son.
Mm.
Hi.
Mm.
Now, Jason, I want you to tell me what's on the surface of Son's mind.
He's trying to
intermittently.
apologize for well, right now he's trying to apologize for knocking over the book. He thinks he thinks he's in trouble.
Oh, no,
He's just
no,
frantically
no,
like,
no.
"Oh,
No
love
worries about the books. Those are here. Watch. They're very easy. And she holds out a hand, and shadowy like tentacles kind of like grab the bookshelf and lift it back up, and then like off of that splits off many mini ones that grab all the books and like sort them back into order really fucking fast, and they kind of like suck back into the cloak of Anavar. She goes, "See, it's no worry at all."
Wow.
Yes, quite impressive, son. Son, I'd love to study you, if you don't mind. And I think I could help you.
What?
What is it? What book were you looking for, son? Let me ask you that first.
Mind.
Okay, now reading on the surface of Sun's mind, elaborate on mind.
Low-key, like, I don't know, he's just trying to find the smartest book he can. He wants to learn how to read. He's trying to figure out how to read a
Intelligence?
book.
You'd love to learn intelligence, is that it?
Yeah, he nods.
Oh, son. That could be arranged.
Where?
Oh, come with me, come with me. I have just the things for you, son. Here. First, let me give you this. And she reaches into her, like, under her cloak, and she pulls out a crown. And she goes, now... Oh, okay. Now I know... Here, just put this on. Trust me, son.
Oh. Yeah. Is she gonna murder me? Is she tricking me?
Throw an insight check.
I'm choking. I dropped the cookie in the milk and now it's all over the milk.
Oh. Is it
Like
submerged?
milk for your
Insight?
cookie.
Yeah. Give a mouse an insight check and he won't be able to fucking find it. Okay, I found it.
Give a mouse a slouse.
A what?
Louse, bro. Fuck you know about it.
So are you thinking,
Okay.
like,
Like,
is
give
she
a-
trying to hurt me?
No, I was just thinking, is the crown gonna hurt me?
No worries. The crown is not going to hurt you, son. It's going to help you. I think I know what's going on. And I don't know why they would forsake you like they have. Here, trust me. Here. And she goes to put it on
Yeah.
your head. Do you allow her?
Yeah, I let her put it on.
Okay. She puts this on your head. And at first, nothing happens. She goes, now, you'll know when it's, connected to you. You know what magic is, son?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it needs to link with you.
Fire.
It can be fire, but it can also be intelligence.
Wand.
Wand? Yes, a lot of magic users use wands, but hold on, son. In exchange for me giving you this crown, might I inspect you, please?
Okay. He lifts his arms up.
Okay, you lift your arms up, but she is more interested in your head. And she kind of, like, looks... oh. She kind of, like, looks at your head, and... Why is this so weirdly arranged? Oh, that would be why. Hold up. Ring ding 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 ding. Oh god, my founder's lagging. God damn. Alright.
Forks
So
this cookie out of the milk.
Looks at you.
You.
And her shadow's kind of like, she kind of holds out a hand, like palm out. And her shadows kind of like come out of her fingertips and like around your head. And she goes, now, this may tickle. And they go into your ears. And you can feel them like massaging your ears. And then two of them go into your nose. And you could feel them going up your nose. Like they're converging on your brain. And then when they're in your brain, like your skull, you can kind of feel them like, feeling your head. And this only takes like 15 seconds, and she like sucks them back out into her fingertips, and she goes, yes, I had thought of this. Son, your intelligence is not your fault. Never look down on yourself for that like others have. It was just the way you were born. Here's a book, and she pulls another book out, and she's like, I thought that this was the case, and it is. And she hands it to you. She goes, now you can't read it yet, but you'll know when you can. I hope I've helped you today, son. And let oh. Ow. Okay. Well, you're dismissed now, son.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you around. And she kind of walks
Okay.
off. Actually,
Like
yeah, she
scurries
walks.
away.
She
low
kind of.
key. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You
So
scurry off
once she leaves, she's gonna like kind of scramble away. Not like run, but like
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't want to
Yeah.
be near this person. I'm
Mhm.
glad I'm playing her creepily.
He's
I'm
gonna
playing
lightfoot like he feel low-key he just got raped.
her-
He got mind
God.
fucked.
Low key.
He low-key just got mind fucked. Like he's
Eh.
walking away with his tail between his legs, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Does he come out? Does
Yeah,
he
you
come out?
leaving
Oh,
the-
oh
are you
yeah,
leaving the
yeah.
church?
Yeah, he comes out and he's
Quintus is
he's
still sitting on the steps.
slow and quiet.
With his head in his hands. Oh fuck. Quintus like he's still sad himself, and then looks up and sees that fucking son is like emoting strongly, and he's like, "What happened to you?"
Head. And then he like he does like the like the Andre 3K thing where he like sticks his fingers out and like wiggles his fingers at you. He does that, but to his head. He's like wiggling his fingers at his head. He's like head.
Oh, did Anavar see you?
Mm.
I can tell. She unsettles me. We should go. We should leave this place.
Mm.
We should go to the others.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
No.
All right, we're gonna go back.
Okay.
Oh God, we're gonna go back.
You guys make your way back. And you
Because
Walk
Anavar's
your-
hair looked like.
Never
Never mind. That's okay.
it's just black and like long.
I'm just headcanoning it.
Yeah. And you walk to the honey and fuck. You walk to the honey.
Honey and brew.
Honey and
To
brew.
the honey and brew, bro.
Honey and brew.
You walk to the honey and brew, and you make your way to the lodging part, and actually you don't know. You walk to the honey and brew. You talk to the barkeep. He tells you where to go. You make it to the thing, and you
Hold
open
on.
the door to your.
Well, hold on.
Oh yeah.
When we talk to
Sure.
the guy at the barkeep, Quintus goes in, and looks around and when he doesn't see that Vicelius and them are there, I want to walk up to the barkeep but not sit down, just like stand at the bar.
Okay.
Excuse me, with son in tow.
Yeah. What can I get
Did two men by name of Vicelius and Roy come in here?
No, there was a Roy and a what was his name? It was something weird. It was something like Vastus the Bass or something.
Okay, but let me help you. They would have asked for the Cassandra.
No one asked for Cassandra. Actually, they kind of just sat down.
They didn't.
No.
I look back at Son. Well, are they here?
Yeah. Roy up room. Why did I talk like that? I don't know why I just said. I can articulate quite well, actually. I don't know why I just said that.
Roy.
Insulting my.
Roy. Son gets it. He's like, oh yeah, okay, Roy up room. He's like, oh yeah, finally.
I think you made enough sense. We'll be going.
Room
Goodbye, thank you.
B12.
Yes, we go upstairs. At least I go upstairs. We want to go to Roy.
Okay.
We go to B12.
Okay, you guys go to B12.
Rap, tap,
and you-
tap on the door, and then push it open.
All right.
No.
Vicilius
is
and Roy. What do
mine?
they see? Oh. Damn.
Two
Immediately
beds
added.
have not been chosen yet.
Quintus just jumps onto the nearest vacant bed and just falls onto the pillow face first. He goes, "Ugh." God.
How was your day, guys? What did you guys do?
It was terrible. Wait, no, it wasn't.
Really?
Quintus flips up onto his bed and takes out the 2 books.
Bro forgot that he succeeded at the real mission.
Yeah, I know.
What books
He's
did you
just
check out,
dwelling
my
on the
lord?
fumble. Well, this one came from a very, very lovely clergywoman at the church by name of Lady Eloquent. She gave me this book. She wrote it. Can you believe it? Anyways, it's about dragons.
That
I
seems.
gesture to Roy and point at it.
Dragons?
And she sold you her own book on the topic.
No, she didn't sell it to me. She lent it to me.
Oh right, yes.
Vicelius,
have
you
no
know,
problem.
knowledge gives equally to all. Come now.
Indeed.
Speaking of giving to all, here you are, Roy. I don't want. It's your prerogative, and I throw it up to him.
Book. And Roy catches it. And he immediately goes in.
Oh, there was also. Well, Quintus looks over at Son. There was also a woman there by name of Anavar.
Shivers.
Does Vicelius recognize this person?
Vicelius?
I haven't the foggiest.
He said she was an apostle of knowledge.
Did she?
There's
And
only
what
one.
did she?
Is she the
Why do
apostle
you
of knowledge? Is there
ask?
only one at a time?
There's only one at a time, yes.
She's the apostle of knowledge.
Interesting. And why do you say? Why do you say so, Quintus?
Well, first of all, what is she doing here on Runeheimer and not back home, where she's probably needed?
Well,
And
this
also,
is an
why is she fucking with us? I point over at Son. Both of us. No one was spared in that place. God, she gives me the creeps. And she read my mind, and she gave me this. And I'm hoping it'll, you know what? I'll just read. Ask Son how he did, and he'll tell you.
I love this.
Son, what of your report?
Oh, mind. He wiggles his fingers at his head.
I feel so
That
bad
is-
for him.
That is rather haunting, in fact.
Yes, she had. I don't know what she did to him. I tried asking him, and he.
I see.
I
And,
don't know if I want to know. I don't know if I want to know for Son's sake and our sake.
and this woman was where? At the
In the
Church of
church.
Knowledge?
Church.
In the back. I don't know.
I
I
see.
got the feeling she wasn't there for us or anything, but she was.
Well,
I don't know what
I
she's
have
doing
something.
here. It's
I
just-
have something that could take our minds off of this. I accepted a quest earlier, in exchange for 500 gold pieces up front and 500 gold pieces upon the job's completion.
500 up front. Really?
Indeed, yes. I am a master
Oh,
negotiator.
Vicelius, you are. Oh,
We
Roy's
are
loath not to
to.
have you.
We are to. It is a shipment of goods that must be brought from point A to point B, and I have been given all of my instructions upon these pieces of parchment, and I provide them to Quintus and everybody else to read over. They
Vicelius, as I'm
detail.
reading the
They
parchment.
detail our entry, our direction into the sewers. Yes, my lord, we shall be sending it to sewers.
I see that.
Yes.
Um,
But all for the good purpose of covering our travel expense.
Now, Vicelius, can I ask you,
Well,
are you certain the man that dealt you this quest was of the most noble and honest bearing?
oh
Because
no,
I
he
know
was
you
a
I don't
very,
mean to
he was
throw
very, he
accusations,
was of
but
very
Vicelius, you
ill
tend
intent. Yes, he was of very ill intent.
well, I feel as though you tend to be motivated by the coin sometimes. Not that it's a bad thing in noble courts, but it's just what I'm saying. So you're certain, though, he was a bad man?
By the look of him, no, but by the nature of his spirit, yes.
So do you think we'll be killed if we take this job?
No, I do not. I think we may be.
I do. No, I think we'll be killed. That's
I
just
think
my
we will
opinion.
be lending our services to a rather ignoble band of sorry
Do
sorts.
we have a time limit? Can we have a day?
And that is it. I'm
What do you
not
mean that
certain.
is
Does
it?
it say? I'm not certain.
Oh.
Does that, I mean, they're just.
Does it
they're
say?
just
I read
sorry
the
sorts.
parchment
That's all. That's
feverishly.
all there is to
Um,
worry of this. We shall
like
take our coin and be done
2
with
days. 2 days. They
Is
want
it
it.
at,
They
is
want
it at
it.
our
They want
earliest
it.
convenience?
They want it
Oh,
in 2 days, at least. But anytime between now and 2 days.
Okay, we have 2 days, and where are we taking it? You know what, Lights, just give me the breakdown. I wrote some of it down, but I was catching up with my
Right.
previous notes while they were talking, because that's
You
what I do
go-
when it's not my turn.
Into the sewers,
Something about
through the
pickles in a
sewers,
crate and
to
a
a
barrel?
storeroom. At the bottom of a barrel of pickles, there's a magical chest with runes on it. You're gonna take that, go through the sewers.
Hold on, slower. Into the sewers, storeroom. Inside the storeroom is a crate. Inside the crate is pickles.
And then inside the barrel is pickles.
Okay, there's a barrel
full of
with
pickles.
pickles inside.
At the bottom
A
of the
barrel
pickles,
of pickles.
is a chest
And there's a chest in the barrel of pickles.
with runes on it.
Okay, and
yes.
we're taking the chest somewhere.
You're taking the chest through the sewers, up
Uh-huh.
into the freight district, delivering it to a man
Uh-huh.
who's described
okay.
in the notes.
And
who
there's a
has,
carriage waiting for
yeah,
us?
there's a carriage waiting there. Who has the rest of your money, the rest of your 500 gold. You give him that, he gives you the gold. Done deal.
Grab his appearance.
Fucking.
Or at least some way of identifying him. It doesn't have to be his whole fucking mug, but like, how do we know
he's,
it's him?
I gotta get my races of D&D off the top of my head better. He's a Kuatoa. Sure.
Wow, that's funny. Okay. He'll be easy to find. He'll be easy to find. Okay. Well, I'm gonna read over this. Quintus reads over this, and he goes, "Well, that's interesting," and then puts it next to him on the bed and goes back to reading his book. I want to start reading the book that Anavar gave me.
No, I'm technically wearing a crown now, right?
Yes,
I have,
you
like,
are wearing
yeah,
the
I
crown.
forgot he's
Yeah.
wearing
And
the
I
crown.
was gonna say that.
I've
Yeah.
actually
I want to
finished
ask
the
him
magic
about the
item.
crown.
Let me
You know, I'll wait to do that, but
yeah, give it a
I'll wait to do that.
minute for me to finish up the the rest of it.
Hold
Hold
right, I low key I keep forgetting I can like cast my spells and shit now. I'm not like
Okay.
nerfing myself.
But what are we all doing? I can tell. Jason, I'm gonna do you last because I'm finishing your thing up. Okay. What everyone going through? Everyone tell me what they're doing right now. And this
I want to read the book Anavar gave me.
okay.
Like what we're doing for like the next period of time.
Yeah, for the next like hour or so.
I'll have a walk out in the town.
Okay. Vice, is there anything in particular that you're looking for on your walk out in the town?
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm going to the Church of Knowledge.
Oh.
Aura.
God damn, that is Aura. All right, you can easily make your way there. Okay. What is Roy doing?
Roy is reading the book about dragons. He's trying to figure out everything about every dragon. That's what he's doing.
Okay.
on.
You could find about everything. Well, the book is about dragons in this area of Runeheimer, so
Okay.
you can find out about that.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
Fuck, why won't it let me get the ID for this spell?
And he's trying to give me the penis spell. When you wear the crown, it makes you pee constantly.
No, I'm trying to give it a... I'll just drag the spell into your inventory then. It doesn't matter. I was just going to give it to the magic item. Okay. Yeah, you can do that, and I will describe that. Quintus, you're reading your book, and Son, your magic item is finished. So let me give that to you. As soon as I can get into your fucking character sheet. God damn. God, am I having a stroke? Why is it taking me so long to find... Okay. Okay, Son, in your
Yeah.
inventory is your new crown that you're wearing. Where is it? It's not in your inventory.
I see it.
Is it in there? Did
Yeah, I see two
four
of them now.
God damn it! Where? Oh shit! All right, it won't
It's
let you.
the
equip
It's the
Sun
sun
gives
duplication.
crown for all.
it. Okay, Vicelius, or no, Quintus, your book is titled "Beings, Magical Beings and Their Packs."
Okay, magical beings and their pacts. When Quintus reads the word pact, he frowns when he first looks at the title and dusts it off. What is the look of this book? Is it like old looking, like
It
real ancient
is
looking?
actually quite new, but the
I
text
see.
looks as if it's
The
been
title
copied.
sounds pretty new. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just rescribed. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Well, I'm just.
definitely
I mean, tell me you could tell me at your own pace what I learned, but I'm gonna be reading this
Okay.
fucking book.
Okay.
Like,
Well, the
is
first
this,
thing
is
you
this
learn,
immediate or like
this ground,
late, like yeah.
what you have. I'm gonna say since it's been like 30 minutes, you're attuned to it. Here I'm gonna give you that as well. Did you get the spell that I gave? The
What, I don't know what
cantrip?
the spell is.
Wait.
It's a cantrip.
Wait. I keep forgetting I have spells and shit. Yo, Lights.
Huh?
I want to use Quintus like thinking fast.
Oh, I see.
his
That's
dingling.
interesting.
Yeah.
I want to open my other book, my tome
I can't. Get
that I
to your
woke
next
up with
one, but
this
yeah.
morning,
Yep.
and I want to bust it open. Quintus flips through it and he's like, "A ritual. Everybody, I'm going to try something." And he looks around and sees that Visalis is gone. He's like, "I'm going to try something. Nobody panic." And I'm going to sit in the middle of the room, and then realize I have no materials. And then I want to go out into town.
Okay.
I want to go out into town. I want to go. Shit! I'm missing frankincense and blood of a eel dragon. I'm sure they
Fucking
sell it at the
dragon.
general store, and Quintus is gonna leave.
Roy, from your Book of Dragons, you learn that there are 3 types of dragons in the area of the swamps, and you learn
Okay.
a little bit more about their livings. You learn of the young dragons like the swamps. There's 3 types of young dragons that like these swamps. There's a young white dragon, young black dragon, and a young green dragon.
I look at Roy's book with him.
Yeah, you can. Like these area of the swamps, and when they grow up, they fly off to the mountains. But there may be young dragons around here that seem like possible of killing. And son, something interesting happens when you look over Roy's shoulder to read his book, to look at his book. You understand the text.
Oh. Oh.
Wait,
What?
could he not read? Oh, wow.
Where's the sun?
The
Meat.
words.
Weak. Weak
Yeah.
meat.
Yeah.
He points
Right.
like the young dragons.
Yeah, we can kill them. We can kill them. Yeah, then we get all the meat. All the
Book.
meat. Yeah.
Oh.
Son's
book.
character
Fuck.
arc is just a path to literacy, bro. This is awesome.
Oh. He wants to look at more of the dragons. More. More.
What? I was
flip the
waiting for
page.
you. I was waiting for you to say that. I flipped the page.
Okay, you guys are reading this book. And can we take a quick break? I gotta pee.
Mhm.
Alright, we'll
Sure.
rendezvous here at
I'm drawing
7:50.
my rendition of Anavar
That's tough.
right now.
Carson,
my
you're gonna
head.
have to teach me how to make the magic items give give the ability to give spells and give effects to abilities scores. Because I can't figure that out later then, if you don't mind.
That's
But Jason,
chill.
everything that's listed there, assume you have it, and I know there's not ease of
Well,
clicking it, but it's really only
Well,
a few
okay,
things,
wait,
so-
wait. Well, yeah, I mean, it gives me the thing, and then it also gives me the spell, right?
Yeah, it gives
That
you
is-
the it gives you a
Okay.
So
cantrip.
gave our
and it gives you
barbarian
that.
spells.
I gave him a cantrip.
Okay.
I gave
okay,
him like a
well,
nothing burger cantrip
that's
too.
fine. That's fine.
Yes, he
Yeah.
has finger of death.
Panther is awesome. Yeah, I thought this was like
He
Yeah, I
has
actually get wish.
finger
fireballs
of
and shit
death.
up, bro.
No, he's got magical effects. All right, I gotta really pee. I'll be back.
Yeah, I technically have wild magic or whatever. I just
Dude, I
only
low-key-
raged once.
I feel like Anavar might have like a fucking like scary ass helmet or some
Is
shit.
that
on.
the giant lady, or not the giant?
That's the Goliath,
Yeah, Goliath.
knowledge apostle lady.
Mhm.
Well, that's like background lore, but like apostles are just like the gods pick one guy who gets to be like their goat,
Yeah,
like their
yeah.
champion, who just gets
Mhm.
all their power,
That's
and that's
cool.
her, bro. For God of knowledge.
Yeah.
She's
No, that
fucking
is
one of
well,
one.
yeah.
No,
I
she's
remember
actually like a
Emerson was
fucking
talking to me
demon
about
level
them, 'cause
threat. I think.
No, that is
bro.
pretty crazy. But like, she doesn't want to kill us.
I know, she won't. I'm just
I don't
saying
know if
she
they're
fucking
evil.
could, bro.
I think like
No, I don't
Emerson.
think they
I don't
are.
know
I
if
think
they
they
are.
just serve their own. I'm assuming they
Yeah.
just kind of serve their own
Yeah,
gods. like
they,
whatever the
they just
gods are
like
on
the
the
god picks them, and it's like, well, you're my guy now. Okay. I feel like she'd have like a. Is it? I don't know. It would be so tough for her to have like a braided hairstyle that almost kind of looks like brains, kind of. Not really, like, you know what I mean, though.
Dude, I'm already trying to go crazy with the. I want to. I
Yeah.
just want shit to have a bunch of eyes all over it.
Yeah,
I made her
that's tough.
Goliath marks look like an eye. I just think
That's
that makes
fire.
sense. Like she was chosen from birth
Mm-hmm.
type concept.
Where did you go in the game? What are you doing right now? Are you going to the store to get some
I'm
shit?
gonna go. I mean, I'm making it up. I don't really need materials to do this. Actually,
Yeah.
might actually need materials to do the ritual. Let me look. I don't think it has.
Well, what's he trying to do?
Oh, it actually does have materials.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna use I'm gonna try. I was gonna try cast Identify on
On-
the book I got
Oh yeah.
from her, just to see if it has anything magical about it before I crack it open and fucking
Mm-hmm.
get filled with infinite knowledge and become a vegetable for 1,000 years.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
you break it open and like blank dust goes into
What?
your lungs.
What's
A black
going on?
tentacle comes out and eats you.
Just yeah.
I'm saying my plan is to cast get the materials for the ritual for Identify, so I can cast it
Uh-huh.
on the book, so I can make sure she didn't give me a book that's gonna blow me up. Like I'm sure it's fine, but I'm sure
This
it's fine,
book-
but Quintus is not sure it's fine.
This book will explode in 5 seconds.
All right, are we all here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, do we want to resume? Still have 2 minutes on our break.
Yes.
Okay. Resuming! Alright. Vicelius. You walk up to grand doors that tower over you, because you're pretty small, of a
Yeah, I am.
welcoming god. You crack those doors open and you proceed in. It's about...
I want to say I've drawn my hood over my head.
Okay. It's about 3 p.m. Or 2 to 3 p.m., yeah. How long did you guys spend in the room together when you met up?
Beats
Probably
me.
not super.
Probably like an hour.
Yeah,
Half
probably
an
like
hour.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then it's like 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. Okay. You walk into the church and you see the elvish woman that Quintus was talking about. She's there looking at the books. There's no one really else in the main thoroughfare of like where the pews are and like most of the general public go. Like on a daily, like where the library prayer section is. What are you doing?
Okay, so was this the woman that Quintus called Anavar?
Mm-mm.
Am I getting that?
I didn't give a
sense?
description.
You did
Okay.
not. This
I said
I'll
she
just
was an
approach this woman.
apostle. I said
I'll
I met
approach
2
this
women,
woman.
and this is one of them. So I don't think you know.
Okay,
which.
you approach this woman, and she goes, "Oh, greetings. My name is Lady Eloquin. How may I be of assistance to you?"
Hello, Lady Eloquin. My name is Vart. I am here to pray
Oh,
and
goody.
perhaps make a donation.
Oh, goody. Well, our pews are over there in our prayer sections. They're quite private and spaced out, so feel free. Unless you need a lending hand, of course. I'm always here to help.
Are you the priest?
I am one of them. Yes.
Hmm. Could
I
you
can
speak
grab
to me
Father
of
if you
your
need.
faith, sister?
Oh, well, I believe in knowledge, of course. He is a great. What's the word I'm looking for here? He's a great necessity to the world. You know, how things work and why they work and when and where things have happened. It is very important that we know things so that we may constantly be improving.
Certainly,
personally-
sister. And how do you come upon your knowledge, would you say?
By learning. There's many different ways. There's books, there's meditation, there's exploring and figuring your way out. Sometimes even prayer. Sometimes our Lord let us into his symposium. I've heard tales of people going there and learning all they can and the secrets to everything
how might
being
one
learned.
reach this place?
The symposium?
Indeed.
Oh, only those selected by knowledge are allowed to go in through prayer.
And how is one selected by knowledge?
Well, that's a valid question. I will not claim to know the exact workings of our Lord, but I assume, if you are of great ignorance.
Of great ignorance. Ha! Excuse me for laughing in the halls of your lord. Allow me to offer a prayer. Thank you, sister.
Certainly. Why, it's no trouble at all. Is there anything else I could be helping you with?
No, that will be all.
Okay. I will be here if you need anything.
I want to pray to the God of knowledge to know more. I want to sit upon the pews and offer a prayer unto this God.
Okay. What are you praying for?
I am praying to know more about where my party should go. I guess in a simple sense.
Ooh, you're looking for advice.
I'm looking for direction. Yes.
Roll a religion check.
Okay, here we go. Do I have proficiency? Come on, Visalis. You wouldn't let me down. I do not. You let me down. Yes, you did.
You seem to pray for direction. And you get a sense of, like... You get a sense of nothing, really. That's just the great best way to put it. Like, that there is no help for this, even in this wholly distinct place.
I was expecting such. Well, I want to look around. Are there any people of note besides the priest I spoke with earlier?
The room's pretty much empty. There's some common folk, like, at the bookshelves. But really the only, like, member of the church here, like, in this area is Eloquent. There is the back offices part, and then, like, another door, like, a few doors on the right.
Okay.
There's a
I want
hallway
to
on the left
maybe,
and a
like,
door
get
on
a
the
look
right.
at what's behind those doors.
Okay. You want to go down the hallway or the door on the right?
Yeah, I'll go in the door on the right. I'll go
Okay.
in the door on the right.
You make your way through the door of the right, and opening this door, it looks like a debate parlor, like a classroom debate parlor kind of thing, like where you would get a college lecture from, like a lecture hall. Yes, that's what those words are. I go to college.
I was gonna say, bro, bro's never been to college.
Actual college
The
student, by the way.
$15,000 of student loan.
There's rooms where they teach shit.
Those rooms where there's classes. Okay, lock in. And there is a
Yes,
man at
classroom.
a podium in here.
Okay. I'll approach him.
Hello.
Hello.
This is an
How are you doing
Aarakocra.
on this fine day?
Quite swell. I just had a great afternoon class. We had a guest speaker.
Oh?
Yes.
Who graced this hall?
Oh, the Apostle of Knowledge herself has come to greet our class. Oh, it is such a joy that she is here. A divine gift, really.
The Apostle of Knowledge, you say?
Yes.
Where might she be now?
That is a good question. I did not ask her. Ah, she's probably out there discovering the unknown and learning and doing our God's will.
Oh, how sad I missed her.
She might be
Well-
here in the room in the lodging room.
Well,
Why,
if
are
I
you
happen
seeking-
upon her,
Are you seeking
then...
her?
Well, yes, I have a few questions for her.
Oh, she loves to answer questions.
I am certain.
Might we pray for her? Might we pray our God sends her this way?
Certainly, I shall offer a prayer.
Oh, okay. He kind of like gets down on his knee, like on one knee, and like kind of like puts his palms together and presses his pointer fingers to his brow, like the in between of his brow, and he goes, O Lord of Knowledge, please send us your chosen. Send us so that this soul may be guided and have his ignorance cleansed. Cool. Joy. You hear boot steps from behind you.
They turn around.
Hello. I've got word that I've been needed here. Oh, great, blessed knowledge! Look, sir, he has sent her. I knew it! I knew he wouldn't let us down. Yes. How are you doing today, crew? Oh, I'm doing great. Quite well, Lady Anavar. Your guest speaking today was quite elegant. Yes. But this man here, I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
I want to look at Anavar before I give my name. I want to try to glean anything about her expression.
Roll an insight check, and then we're gonna smash
Okay.
cut soonish. I gotta keep juggling you guys.
Like
What
some
is-
That was
balls.
fun.
Her expression.
19. Yeah.
She
Do I get the sense that my introduction is unnecessary?
has a smile on her face.
Perhaps your Lady Anavar
A big
could
grin.
introduce me?
I certainly could, Vicilius. How are you doing today? Did Quintus say
I am
hello for me?
well. In his manner.
Oh, goody.
They know each other, bro. Okay, I'll look it.
Smash cut!
All right. Is it me?
Yeah, I was gonna go left to right on my screen.
All right, Vicelius, I just want this to cut in like as I'm talking to the guy at the nearest general store.
Okay.
All right, I need. Do you have salamander lung?
Salamander lung. Is that what you're asking
Salamander
for?
lung. Yes, it says right here. I show him the tome of darkness.
He kind of squints and leans in. Salamander tongue. Does that say blood of an eel dragon?
Yes, it's referring to the plant. I went and spoke to a local
Ah.
botanist. I was confused too. Do you have any of it? It has a little triangular
Oh.
leaf.
Oh yeah, I have the plant. And he kind of like
It's a
picks up, like,
vine,
small
technically.
pot. Yeah, that's why it's grown on this stick in this pot. And he sets it down and he goes, but the lungs of a salamander. Give me a minute. And you see him like kind of walk out into the street of this like market stall that you're in. He looks around for a minute.
I want
goes-
to start looking around like his
and he goes-
establishment.
He
while
goes,
he's
ah! And you hear this in the background, and you like see him dive down and catch something. He goes, 1 second, it'll be prepped. And he kind of walks back into his like little tent, and he has his back turned to you, and you just like see him like working on something. But while he's doing that,
Sir,
oh,
what is your name? As he's working.
I mean, it ain't nothing special, you know. I just, my name's, my name's Kurz.
Curse. I ask you something, Curse.
Yeah, what's up?
What do you think of the Church of Knowledge? Are you
Oh,
a
I think of 'em.
practitioner?
Nah.
Yes.
I'm more of a tides guy myself.
You see, I
But,
was going to say you seem more like of a tides man. I know when I see one.
They're respectable, you know. They like learning things and knowing stuff, and that's all dandy, you know. Like even if you don't worship them, there, you could go in there and get something. But you know, it's
Now, do your tides men? Do they ever speak any rumor, any inkling of bad things about the church? For reference, I don't worship them. I'm more of a
of the
atheist.
Church of Knowledge.
yes.
Like bad talks about the Church of Knowledge. Well, there
Really?
was that scandal about a month ago saying that they tried to break into the Church of Death to steal a book. I I don't know about that.
A book.
They seem very devoted to their pursuit of knowledge, to find and get what they need at any point they can. You know, they don't know about it. They damn
I
sure
am
will.
too.
Will try to find out about it. Especially if they've
All right,
never
well,
seen
you have that
something
salamander
before.
lung?
Oh yeah. Right. Fresh from the mander. That's what I call salamanders
you.
for short.
Do they say that around these parts? I'm
I
new.
don't, I don't fucking know. I kind of just made that up right on the spot. You know, maybe they will. Maybe
well,
if we
I'd
say it
love
enough, it'll catch on. Mander. Look at that mander over there on that log.
Now,
There's
how
a
much will
mander
that
under
be?
that rock. What? For the plant. You want the whole plant? You want this whole plant?
Is it an upcharge?
Nah, I mean, I'm just asking. It'll probably be like a copper piece.
I mean,
more.
I would like the whole plant. Yes. If you
All
could.
right. 1 silver. Yeah, I'll be good on you. Silver's more than copper, right? I'm
1
not fumbling this here,
silver?
right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah, 1 silver. 1 silver's 10 copper, correct?
It is.
I know my D&D money. Ah, all right. Yeah, 1 silver.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, this shit's pretty common out in the swamps. I don't know why you don't just go out. I mean, it is scary out there. It's
platinum?
getting dark.
Or not 8 platinum, 8 bronze, maybe.
8 plat. Jesus Christ, kid. Bronze.
Yes.
Hmm.
I need this.
Look, you're good at heart, and I enjoy our conversations. I'll take it.
Thank you. I give him the 8 bronze. Cuz you have a wonderful day. And
Thank
by the
you, you
by, my
too.
name is Quintus, Lilus of House Lilus of Kelsis. Don't forget it. And I point at him and then walk out of the store. Ding, ding, ding,
Will
ding.
do. Quias.
Fuck that guy. I'm going straight back home.
All right. Anything else you want to do? Like
Out
as
in
of now,
town?
right at this instant.
Well, I want to. There's things I want to do. There are things I want to do more. Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
do my things. Okay. Yeah. I want to go.
Time
out to the
speeds
place.
up and your little
Walk
legs
in.
move really fast, and you make it to the place. You walk in. What are you doing?
Are Roy and Son still here?
Roy and Son, are you still there
Yeah.
reading that book?
Probably.
Okay. Well, what does
Okay, I
Quintus
see
see
them
when
both
he walks in
leaning
the
over
room?
each other, reading the book, and he
Oh.
doesn't disturb him. Quintus just gives him a little wave and a nod and walks over into the middle of the room. And I want to set up a ritual.
Okay.
So this isn't actually required, but I think it's just cool, to do because it's ritual casting time, and I don't actually know what that means. So I want to set up. I want to like stifle the lantern in the room or the candle or whatever. I want to blow it out. So I don't know if the others can still read with the daylight. You know what? Actually, I want to go over to the windows and close the blinds and block out all the light in the room.
Son,
Oh, shit.
Son and Roy, what's your
Just
reaction
get-
to that?
Can you just give me a minute?
I can't read the book anymore.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
I was reading.
I'll be
that.
quick. I'll be quick. Quintus goes in the middle of the room.
Light.
I want to lights. Is there any number that's associated with the Harbinger that he likes best?
You know what? 7's a good number.
Okay, I want to light 7 candles in a septagram or whatever.
Okay.
It's like a 7-sided shape, and I want to put down the book that Anavar gave me in the middle, and then I'll just describe it. Quintus just starts reading off of the other tome he got. He woke up with this morning. And he starts reading some fucking ancient ass script. It's like they see it. But he seems like a little bit too good at it, and I want to cast Identify
Okay.
on the book
when you
as a
speak
ritual.
these
so it doesn't
words,
cost a spell slot.
the candles
what's
kind
up?
of flicker and then come back with a purple light. And then this light kind of like drifts off the wick of the candle around the book, and it kind of like encircles it. And then in your mind, kind of like it's kind of like you're reading what the light is saying to you. And you identify this
Oh.
as a
Well,
book.
let's read the spell.
Oh,
I got to learn its properties and how to use them,
okay.
whether it requires attunement, if it has
Okay.
charges, and if there are any spells affecting it.
There are no spells affecting it. It's pretty much just a book. It can't be attuned to. You already know
Quintus
the
just
name.
frowns.
Yeah, it's just a normal book, pretty much.
Well, that was a massive waste of time, and he throws open the blinds and kicks one of the candles over, and then jumps into his bed and starts reading. All right, I'm done. Unless you want to tell me what I
Good?
learned. Unless you want to tell me what I learned. No, I'm fine. Just everybody, just read. Just read.
Okay.
You want to know what you learned from your book?
Read the Anavar's book.
I could tell you
I wanna
both
read
what you
Anavar's
learned from your
book.
books. All right, I'm gonna start with
No, just
Roy
Anavar's
and
book for now.
Son. Oh, Anavar's book. Okay, I'm gonna. Well, they're
us
reading
and
their
them.
books
Okay, I
too. Yeah.
understand. Me and them.
Roy
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Son.
Mm-hmm.
Roy, you learn that there's tale of a green dragon den to the west of Blurgs.
Okay.
And Son, you learn some new words.
Yeah.
And maybe I don't know. What do you think Son is picking up on with his new? What's he doing with his new head ornament, his new crown?
Oh, just fucking yeah. He's definitely picked up words. He's definitely picked up words. I
think-
look. He have to poop.
Okay. You could go poop because I'm gonna go do Jack and that stuff. All right, and
Alright.
then back to Quintus. Quintus, you're reading Anavar's book about powerful beings and their packs.
Huh? Yep.
And you're trying to
There's
learn
magical beings in their packs.
magical
actually.
beings. Yeah. My van. You're trying to learn what it says or like
What is it saying? Just generally. I mean, Quintus is most
Generally-
interested in like anything related to black sludgy magic or being able to shapeshift or being able to cast weird rituals out of a book. Just really anything related to those. That's what I'm looking for.
Those descriptions are all descriptive like features that some beings can grant. And that there's one being in particular that keeps coming up. And he's known as the prophesizer in this book.
Okay.
And it describes to you how pacts are made, like either out of desperation or like an equivalent exchange or like becoming a pawn. And then it also reads through that sometimes pacts are made without the knowledge of the maker.
Oh, Quintus reads that and frowns real deep and thinks to himself internally. Anything else?
Not at the moment from what you can first read, but there's more.
Okay, well that's already a juicy nugget.
Yeah.
Quintus closes the book and he thinks of Vicelius.
And as you're thinking of
I want-
Vicelius,
Okay, we're just gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Just real quick, actually, smash cut after this. I just want to say to
Okay.
Roy and Son, I'm gonna be like, "Where is my advisor?"
I mean, I don't know.
Well-
He kind of just walked out.
What, son?
Swamp. No. He shrugs. He doesn't know. Swamp. He doesn't. Maybe.
All right,
Smash
well, you're no
cut.
help, both of you, but that's okay. Okay, goodbye. No, the camera.
Vicelius, what are your questions I could
this
answer
is
for
tough.
you?
Why did you? What am I gonna say?
Spit it out.
How much do you know?
You got to be more specific than that, Vicelius.
Do I?
Are you talking about your prodigal son, Quintus? The golden heir? The firstborn to the Kelsian emperor? You asking what I know
am.
about him?
Yes.
I know that he's dipped his toe into some trouble, and I'm quite curious to see where it leads.
Well,
And
Anavar, I have questions of a different sort.
go
I
ahead
am
and ask your
seeking a place.
question. What kind of place? Just a place?
Specifics elude me.
Oh. Do you have details
I was
of
hoping
what this place
one
looks
who-
like?
No, but I will say it is a place in a similar manner to this, your church. A place that is close.
A divine place?
Yes, a place that is close to the gods.
Mycelius, what are you looking for?
Clearly, I am in the wrong place if one of your caliber does not know.
Mycelius, you shouldn't go after it.
So you would warn me then.
I'll warn
If you
you of
would
my...
warn me.
Yes?
If you would warn me. What would you warn me of?
I'd warn you to keep Quintus away from the west of Blurgs and the big evil tree out there. I'd warn you to take that necklace and throw it into the sea, for all I could say. Hell, it'd probably find its way back to him.
And you, as an agent of the gods, could not do this yourself?
Like I said, Vicilius, I'm in the want of observing.
You
going to see
care
what
not for
happens.
the events.
Oh, no, I'd never said that. Why, of course, don't inflict blasphemy upon my duties. If things get too out of hand, I will not hesitate to kill Quintus.
Kill him. You surely won't. But if you do, I
You're
invite
right.
you to try.
You got me. I wouldn't kill Quintus. I'd take him and study the effects of what he's gotten himself into for quite a little longer, and maybe Knowledge himself would want to see him. And then
Well,
we
aren't
might
we
kill him.
glad? Well, aren't we glad that he isn't in the hands of your ilk? That
Oh,
will be all.
Vicilius. He already
Unless
was
you have
in my
anything further to
hands.
say.
Oh.
He is no longer.
Oh, Vicilius.
Sit and
You
watch,
should know.
beholder.
That is our goal.
Things will surprise you.
We are
I'm
always
sure.
in the shadows watching and waiting, learning. And she's kind of like melting into the ground, into a shadow, as she says, as she goes, "Take care, Vicilius. Keep your boy out of too
And
much
you,
trouble.
Anavar.
I'm sure
I
I will
will.
see you again."
Yes, trouble has a way of finding us.
Yes. Yes, it does. Goodbye,
Well.
lovely Vicilius.
Be well, Anavar.
And she disappears into the ground, and the light of the room kind of turns on, and this man who is standing here,
Oh, you.
he doesn't really, he's like,
I-
"So did you talk to her? It seems she took you aside."
I cast suggestion on him. I say to him, "You will forget ever seeing me. You are going to go pray at the pews." Or, I'm gonna say, does it have to be worded in that manner? Hold on.
Within 25 words, he
No,
can't hurt
it's
himself.
it could
I
just
think
be.
you just have
it
to
should-
word it as I suggest.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Like the only way I do it. Like,
I
suggested you
suggest.
X, Y, and Z.
I suggest
Jack,
you
I'll
never
also tell you
speak of
this.
seeing me.
I'll also
Yeah.
tell you this. What he was saying is he alluded that, like, he couldn't see you guys in your conversation or hear
Oh,
you guys.
really?
Yes. So she
Oh.
did something that,
Oh,
like...
wow, okay. Never mind. No, we had
just
a
so
lovely
you don't have to waste the
conversation.
spell slot.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
I'm quite glad. I hope she cleared your ignorance. Have a lovely day now.
you. You could say. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
I have a wayward young boy to go look after. And I walk off.
Okay. What is everybody doing? I think Jason's taking a poop. I can't lie. Oh, actually, hold on. I'll do this instead. Vicilius, you make your way out of the church and through the afternoon sunlight back to room B12 of the honey and brew. Got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Ding, ding, ding,
And
ding.
into the room, you see... What does Vicilius see upon opening the door? Unless you wanted to do something on the tower.
Quintus
Sorry, Vicilius.
is deep in the
No,
knowledge.
no.
Okay. Quintus is balls deep in knowledge.
I notice him reading the tome.
Mm-hmm.
Reading Anavar's book that she gave me.
Okay. How fares the studies, Quintus?
Quintus shuts the book. As soon as Vicelius walks in. Not much to report. It's all just, esoteric ramblings, and I think maybe she was wasting my time.
I think she was. Yes, I would agree with you. I had a little sit down with her myself. The woman was talking mad.
Yes, she's definitely extreme.
Well, what are our manservants off to? I nearly said friends. Yeah.
God damn.
Well, I
Where's
would
Roy?
call them
What's Roy doing?
friends. I think they're just up there reading. I think.
Yeah.
So.
I had a moment to know Roy a little more.
They're reading
Yes,
about dragons.
I don't know
Yeah,
if I'd
that's
like
top
it them
of the
to
book.
friends, but I mean, well.
They can hear you, Vicelius.
Yeah,
Excuse my manner of speaking. Well, my friends, I believe we should start upon our quest. What say you all? Wait, is it nighttime?
Quest.
Are we on?
It is around
Yeah, we're on.
5 p.m.
Okay, it's 5 p.m.
You guys could take a short rest.
If we are
Actually,
to
I
do
will
this,
say
I would love to
that
take a short rest.
I will say
but-
that you probably all at some point have gotten a short rest because you've kind of been relaxing in the room. At least Quintus, Roy, and Son.
I don't think I've spent any resources. I think I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I think I haven't either.
Okay,
I think
Vicelius?
I've got all my all the resources I spent back after you updated my
Long
character.
rest?
So I think that's
Perfect.
the right way. But I'm fine to take a short rest regardless. Like I'm topped,
Okay.
but
Oh, that's cute. I mean, I could give it to you, but yeah. So, what is your guys' plans?
do you guys want to do the quest?
Also, do we mind playing for like
the
another?
movement of the thing.
Do we play another hour, 40 minutes? Do we mind that? Just
Well,
so, like,
Hour 40? I was
or
hoping.
hour or 40. Hour or 40, not hour and 40.
Oh yeah,
That's way
40's
too
fine.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
40's
Yeah,
fine.
40 is fine. Yeah.
God.
I'll go 40.
An hour and 40. Yes, another 2
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, you guys want to play for the rest of the day?
Okay.
Type shit.
So you guys, are you waiting around till
Well,
nightfall?
I have a thing I can do on my own.
Okay.
It's a solo venture.
How long?
I mean, Quintus is gonna do it soon, probably tonight.
Okay.
I mean, you'll see it.
Okay.
But I could just do that first.
Oh,
you want.
Should we
yeah.
follow
Where we go
Quintus?
questing.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
mean,
could
someone
do
could
it
try
on
to
your
follow
way.
me. I don't know. Quintus is gonna go out on his own though, intentionally. Probably at
Okay.
night, actually.
Oh wait, are
If
you
we're
doing
gonna
your little
sleep here, he's
operation
gonna
at
do
night?
it in the night.
Are you doing your little operation? At
I
night?
don't know. I don't know. We should
What's your plans?
discuss.
What's your plans?
What's our quest?
Well, yes, quest, son. Well, I was thinking maybe we could do it tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow's fine with me.
I'm
Yeah,
feeling a
fine
bit under the
tomorrow.
weather, and I think I need to, I wave the book around, understand this a little better, maybe.
I think that would be wise.
Yes, it's my power, as you say, Vicelius.
Indeed.
I should be using it.
Yes, you
Right.
should.
So, would you guys like to do this in the next morning, like tomorrow morning?
Well, how about first thing in the morning? How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
What say you?
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
I agree with this.
Yeah.
What is
Oh,
everyone
aren't you
at-
excited to kill a dragon?
I mean,
Weird.
yeah. I'm just kind of tired. I've been looking at this fucking book. There's just knowledge.
Did Sun say weird?
Yeah.
Son, I'm not being weird. I'm just.
Well, Sun
fine.
brings up a good point. You are kind of being weird here. You just,
I'm not being
Here.
weird. No, you're being weird.
I'm not being weird. I'm just sitting with Sun reading a book.
You're right. You're not being weird. I'm
Yeah.
fine. Okay. It's like I said. I need to focus.
Are you
Need to
on
focus.
something? Are you like
No,
okay?
of course not.
I think we should
None of
leave
my bearing would
Quintus.
never-
I think we
Oh.
should leave Quintus to his affairs.
Sleep.
Okay. What is everyone? Oh, what is
I'll
everyone
leave
doing?
you to your affairs.
It's
I'll-
about. Oh, shit. I'm sorry if I moved.
What
Okay,
time
my
is it?
lord. If you seek my help, you need only ask.
I know Vicelius.
All right, Mary
I
man.
want to leave.
Yeah.
Ah.
you can leave.
We're not
What
gonna
is everyone
sleep.
else doing?
Well, yeah, if
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm waiting
around
for everyone to
4:30.
sleep, I guess.
Suppose I'll hit the hay.
All right.
I want to have a
Roy?
few drinks first. I would have a few drinks first, though. Gentlemen,
have
I'll
a
be
few drinks.
downstairs.
I'll come down with you. I'll drink too.
Do you guys plan on doing anything, or can I like just say that you get
Well, I
drinks
think
and go to bed?
Quintus is doing something.
No, I know Quintus, but I'm saying Roy and Vasilius.
No, I think.
Like, are you just hitting drinks and going to bed? Like, do you want to do any role playing?
If I'm happy to give more spotlight to Carson for his thing if he wants. And
Well,
then we
I'm
can
just trying to like.
cut Black here.
Okay. Jason, anything Son's doing?
I don't know. I was thinking of trailing Karsten, low key.
You could. I think
would
it'd
be
be
fire.
cool. I think it'd be
fire.
cool. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go out the door.
Oh, the camera follows
And-
Quintus.
Is there a roof?
Yes.
You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna go to the roof. I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna go out the front.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna not say anything to the barkeep / patron of this place as I walk past. Just go right out the door.
Oh, it's starting to
Straight
hustle and
dialed
bustle in
in.
here, by the way. Or this hour.
The
Oh,
bar.
as I pass by, I want to take in the faces of everybody I'm passing.
Oh,
And I want to find someone with a similar build to me.
you could find someone with a similar build.
Not
to you.
age. It could be an old man. It could be a teenager.
You find, like, a
similar
you?
build.
But like in their 40s.
Okay, when I step out into the street, I want to, in one clean motion, I want to pull my cloak over my head and use alter self on myself to turn into that guy and just kind of guess how his voice sounds. But I'm wearing the same clothes. I'm wearing the
Okay.
exact same clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Son, what are you
Son
saying?
would be able to see the
Yeah,
classic.
well,
green
yeah, I was
cloak.
gonna say, yeah. Should I
You
be
also
like
know his scent.
stealthing out of the bar and everything? I mean,
You.
Yeah, how's Son following? Yeah.
Yeah. How are you following him? Are you like?
I don't know. I figured. Well, I don't know. I guess he'd probably be in like alleyways and shit because he's ever still in like a town.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's pretty
Let's
hard.
see,
Maybe he's falling from rooftops, bro. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's.
He's a
I'll allow
barbarian.
it.
He could do it.
I'll
Yeah.
allow it, I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, I'm
He's
gonna
very
go. I want to look around Blurgs. I forgot we're in Blurgs. I want to look around Blurgs. No, I don't need this. I'm gonna look around no, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna look around Blurgs, and I'm gonna look for. Can I try to find like the edge of civilization? Can I just walk like towards the outskirts of town?
Yes. Walking west,
Emotional ass music. Okay.
you find the edges of like farmland where it's just kind of like fields and like crops.
Yeah, farmland is perfect.
And after walking through like dirt paths, past these like different types of crops, you find like woods again.
I don't want to go too far. I want to
Yeah.
stay in the farmland.
Okay,
I just
at
want
the
to
edge
go
of
into
the
the
farmland
open
in the woods.
farmland.
You're sitting there.
By the way, Son like is bro like crouching along the road or some shit? I feel like he's
Yeah.
like along a fence or some shit.
Yeah,
This is
well,
just
it
wide
depends. He's
open.
probably wherever. Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably pretty far, but like if it's
I mean, he
super
could still just
flat
crouch.
and
He could
open.
stay low. He could
Yeah,
stay low.
he's also just super fucking stealthy.
I know. Bro makes no sound at his massive
Uh-huh.
size.
Fucking scary.
I just want to post up. I
He
want to
can also
walk out into
smell
the
you.
middle of the field. True, he could follow my scent. I want to walk into the middle of the field, and I want to take the necklace out.
Okay.
And I want to take it off. Does anything happen when I take it off?
Well, when you
This
take it
music is
out,
way too
it's
emotional. It
automatically
makes it
kind of
very
like
scary.
thrumming and pulling towards the woods. And when you take it off, it's still kind of like
It's
doing that, but
pulling.
it doesn't move. It kind of just like vibrates like towards a direction, like you know what I mean? Like
I try to discern what direction.
yes, yes, you can roll a perception check. I guess it is pulling west to the woods, like almost like a little
Did I
bit
go
left
west,
of you.
or is it just on the other end of town? Or is it
You
like
went
I just
west.
go the right
you
direction?
did go west, but you're at the edge of the woods
I
in
don't
the
mind
farming area. Yeah, it's just trying to. It's pulling deeper into the woods.
I know, I could feel it. Quint just feels it, and he's a little bit scared. He's a little bit scared. He's taking a risk right now. he thinks. He doesn't know what's going to happen. I want to take out my book, my tome of darkness,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to read through it. I just want, or just think back, like, was there any mention of any names of like the author of the book in this tome of eldritch knowledge that I summoned myself?
Flipping to the first page. Hold on, text message.
DM fucking hates us, bro.
It's not. Yeah, fuck you. You
Like
die.
and subscribe if you hate our DM, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so on the first page, it's kind of like a little greeting. And then it says,
Ooh.
"Hello, Quintus. I hope you are well.
I like to think I just didn't notice this the first time. Okay, I keep
I
reading.
hope you are well. I have given you a fraction of my power to come and seek me, so that I may give you whatever it is that you want. I can promise you the world and deliver on it, if you can free me." And then it's signed in a bunch of different names, two of which you know,
Ooh.
or two of which stand
Prophesier?
out: the Prophesier and the Harbinger.
That's not troubling. I want to close my eyes and I just want to whisper. Quintus is just like, "Are you there?"
Shit. Should open voice mod.
Can you hear me?
Quintus. Quintus.
Where's this coming from?
It feels like it's coming from the woods, but it also feels like it's in your mind, and your headache kind of like thrums up a little bit.
I can't hear it, can I?
No, you cannot.
I
You're
think
just
it'd be
looking at
funny
dark
though
woods.
if I like, if I, nah, you know, what, never mind. I can't do that. Quintus looks around real quick. He just scans around him.
Is there a haystack I'm in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just in hay.
There can be.
Oh,
You.
oh shit.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Can you hear this?
I want to go.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Oh,
I want to
fuck.
start walking into the woods. Like I want to walk up to
Okay.
the edge of the woods.
Do I sound normal?
Right
again?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
you're
Okay.
louder,
Good.
which is good.
I
Well,
think
maybe
this
bad
is
for your
voice mod
recording
doing
actually,
this.
but
I don't think it's on the
Yeah.
recording. I'm just not gonna use this right now because I don't know how it's set up. Sorry.
it's fine.
Sounded fine.
All right, can you hear me
It
now?
does
Are we
sound
normal?
fine. I'm gonna
Are we
walk
normal?
straight up. I can turn back up. I gotta
Yeah, are
walk
we
straight up to the
Okay.
edge of the woods. What kind of woods is this? Is this just swampy woods again?
This is like
More
giant
swampish?
oak, willow, swamp woods. Yes.
I just want to stand at the edge and like look into the woods. Who are you? I want to say.
Quintus, I am the one who sees the end. I am the one who knows all. I am the writer of
Quintus is
fate
fucking
itself.
terrified.
Do you want to know what it
Okay.
has in store for you, Quintus?
Yes. Yes. Tell me.
Come free me and find out, Quintus. You hold the key, and in your hand you feel it pull a little harder.
The necklace.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Ugh.
Okay, can we pause for like
What's
3
your
seconds?
name?
I need to change my headset battery. It's dying.
Okay, goodbye.
I can't hear you.
Quintus falls over and
You
dies.
can hear me. And I know the last thing
And
you
Sun
said
falls
is,
over and
what's
dies.
your name? So it's going to go, I am known by many
Everybody's dead. Everybody's
throughout
dead.
the ages.
Everybody's dead. Oh, he's speaking. Okay.
Some call me devil. Others call me a prophet. But to most, I am the harbinger.
It's no name. Harbinger.
You're right, it isn't
You must
a
have a
name.
true one.
It's a purpose.
Surely. Oh. 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 Only knowledge knows my purpose. What do you want with me?
Knowledge, you say?
Just to free you? Is that it? Yes.
Yes, free me, and we'll talk more. Free me.
What are you? It's not enough.
I have been a man, a dragon, a rat, a shark, a squirrel, a bird. I am whatever I want to be, Quintus. Whatever I need to be. I'm like the wind in a way.
Yes. But why? Why now? Why wait? Have you always been here? In here? And I look at the necklace.
I've had a troubling setback. A few... In the Age of Frost, around there. Some little bastard imprisoned me. And then I was forgotten, Quintus. 2,000 years of forgotten and alone, Quintus. Could you imagine it? Can you feel
No.
my pain? I just want
Yes.
to be free.
I know what it's like to want to be free. I know it very well.
And you know of my suffering.
So I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And Quintus turns around and starts walking back.
Goodbye, Quintus.
He's terrified.
And do clean your shadow. It's tainted
I look back at my
awfully
shadow.
bad.
I look back at my shadow immediately.
Roll a perception check. Actually, roll an arcana check.
Okay.
Give it to me! My plans have been soiled.
What do I see? In my
Um,
shadow.
You see that it's not quite yours. It's like looking to be like yours, but it's maybe a little taller.
Not uncomfortable at all. That's great. Okay. Wonderful. Is it dim out here?
It is getting dark. The sun is setting, so it's automatically dim, but you could look
Okay,
off
I'm gonna
to the
start walking
distance and
back.
see that it's a little dimmer.
Quintus is looking around feverishly to see if anybody saw him.
Okay. Son, what are you doing?
What happened? Was there anything that I would see?
Quintus
You
was
didn't
talking.
You probably didn't see anything. I was
Quintus
just
was
talking
talking
to
to the woods,
Like-
and there was no one
like,
talking back. But he was
terrified
talking as if
talking to
something
the
was
air.
responding.
Just talking to myself.
That's not weird, bro. I talked to the woods, man.
Are you doing anything, or are you just gonna
It's
keep
probably
trailing
gonna
him?
follow him back. I might even try to race him home.
Oh,
Okay.
you think it's possible I could see him?
Maybe.
If he's moving fast and not slow, I'm gonna have you roll a stealth check, and you're gonna.
he
have
needs
Kinds'
to
passive
get ahead of
perception.
me at some point.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't mind that.
you can do
Oh,
that
yeah.
now if you want. Yeah.
I'm trying.
What is your passive perception there, Kinds? How do I determine that?
Ooh.
12?
Do it matter?
It don't matter. I think it's a
Do it
12,
matter.
but
For reference, no, it's a 12. My
Yeah, okay.
passive perception is a 12. Okay, where does this happen? Maybe like when we're getting back into
yeah.
town.
yeah, you
How-
guys can decide.
How do
Probably,
I
like-
spot Son? What does he do? Does he fucking like
Oh.
trip or some shit?
Oh no, he
How does
probably
he
just.
expose himself?
He probably just fucking like. Shit, I don't know. He probably like bumps into some guy when he's trying to like get into the like, you know what I mean, like he's trying to get
Yeah.
like walk into the main road like to get to the fucking tavern or whatever the fuck we're staying at. He probably just bumps into some guy and you just hear some dude be like, "Oh, you big white muscly fucker."
You big
You're just like,
stock white concrete
yeah,
light of the
Pale.
sun looking
pale masked nun.
pale demon done
Yeah.
thing. Quintus sees this and he sees Son like right next to him and he's like, Son,
Oh,
what are you doing out here?
walk.
Really?
Mhm.
Son, I've only been with you for 4 days, but I don't take you as a walking type of man.
No.
Did you
Stalk.
did you hear anything? Really?
Oh my god.
Son? Why?
Talk. Woods.
Okay. Yes. So you... Shit. Son, listen to me. Listen to me. Quintus walks up to Son, looks him straight in the eyes. Can I see through his mask at all? Like ever? Like through
Probably.
the gap?
Yeah, like I
I
mean,
want to get close enough to try to see through his mask to see his eyeballs. Can I see him? Should I
Yeah.
try to roll? Should I roll lights?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll roll perception. Squint.
Oh wow.
Come on. Can I see him, lights? Can I see his
Yeah,
peepers?
you could probably see his little peepers through the shadows of his
Well, I
eyes.
should probably ask Jason. Can
Yeah,
I
that's
see his
more of a
peepers,
Jason.
Jason?
Yeah, you could definitely
can
get
make it
a
out,
get
I'd
a.
say.
Or at least make something out. Make something out. Can I
You
make his
can
eye color
definitely
out or something?
you can see his left eye probably a lot better than his right eye, so you'd be able to see like probably the glisten of his left eye is probably very small and black, and then his other eye is kind of shrouded by texture.
Oh,
There is a visual
that's so
reference.
interesting. Okay.
I don't know. If you,
Visuals for reference?
yeah, I'm trying to take a screenshot, man. This is tough. I took a snippet.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh,
Oh,
my
that's
God.
so tough. Wow. That's fucking sick. Quintus sees that and he frowns a little, but he's like, listen, don't tell Vicelius anything you heard out there, okay? I know you have trouble talking, but it seems like you're getting better at it. But don't get too better at it, okay? At least not around him.
Okay.
Leave yourself to only slightly better. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, son. Thank you. All right, let's go in. All right, we're going in. Or I'm going in.
Yeah,
Son's eyes for
That's
reference
my
for the
goat.
I'm
recording.
going in with him. What is that?
Son, my goat.
I put
Oh,
son's
yeah.
eyes
he's
in
showing
the
it to
recording.
OBS.
Yeah.
That shit.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready to go inside. I'm
You
ready
go
to
into the
turn
room
back
and you find Roy and Vicelius. You guys just sleeping?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just sleeping.
You find a quiet
Passed
room
out.
with
I'm gonna
two
give
figures
I'm gonna
passed out in
give
their
Son a
bunks.
little nod good night and a little thumbs up, and then go to sleeping.
Right. You all may long rest. I shall do that. Let me do that for you all. I got you.
Not if I do it first. Owned.
Too late.
Bro, you
Oh, I did
really
that
showed
private,
him?
too. I did private fucking.
And
long
look at
rest.
this 60/20s.
Why?
For what?
Dude,
What
that
is he doing?
crashed my whole
For
thing.
Aura.
You fucking killed
Cal's fucking PC
Evil
exploded.
D20 blast of explode your PC.
In this
All right.
60
That
dice
idiot.
simulations at once.
All right,
Take
gang.
that,
In the
idiot.
morning, what are we doing? I want to play for like 20 more minutes. Is that all right?
Just get us to the last big event before we do the quest.
That's what I'm gonna do. All right. Good morning, players. What are you doing?
Out of bed. It's a beautiful day. I don't know. What's my party doing?
I don't know. What is your party doing?
What's
Roy's
Roy doing?
probably I don't know. He's probably like you probably see him in the corner and he's probably like imagining how he's gonna like kill the dragon. Like he's playing it out like a kid. Like a kid when they're like playing pretend and they have like a sword and they're like jabbing it. He's like doing that and he's like celebrating himself and he's like
Can I
he's
play
acting
with
like he's
Roy?
holding the head. Yeah, you
Can I be
can.
playing with? Yeah, we're playing
Yeah.
fucking pretend.
We're playing Dragon.
That's
versus
awesome.
Son's probably gonna get a little bit worked up when we pretend to kill the dragon. He's gonna like fucking crack the desk at the point. He's like, yeah, just fucking slam it down, just break whatever fake dragon model we were using. Oh,
It just comes over and he's
Oh.
like, "This is wonderful. We're already in good spirits, I see. You'll have
Yeah,
a
we
dragon's
practiced.
head by end of
What are
day."
you doing?
Yeah.
I look over. What's Vicelius doing?
Vicelius is deep in thought, sitting on his bed, maybe like meditating a little bit. He's like, much to question. Oh, hello, Quintus.
Oh, hi, Vicelius. How did you sleep?
I slept rather softly. These beds aren't fit for my old aching bones.
That's not good.
Well,
Don't worry. We'll
would
have
I,
you
would I
amended by
rather it?
Dragon
Would I
Killing Town.
rather it we be back in Kelsos? The splendor.
I miss it.
I miss it too. Well, another day of gallivanting be
Roy,
upon us.
you're the expert. What have you learned? Where are we going? Are we doing? Wait, no, we're doing the other thing. I forgot about the. Never mind. I
Yes,
take out
we're
the
doing the
paperwork from the guy.
What did you take out?
Before we do the paperwork for the quest,
Okay.
Vicelius, I'm giving this back to you. I want to give it to him.
Okay.
Well, go on. Where are we going? You organized the quest.
Yes, I suppose I could lead us. I'll take a second look over at things. One of the first parchments details an entrance into the sewers, right?
Yeah, it details where to go, and then it details where to go through, and then it details where the storeroom is. It's like kind of just step-by-step instructions. It's pretty much.
All right, if we're
All laid
all
out
ready,
for you.
I basically have instructions to lead us to our shipment.
Nice.
Are we all ready,
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
son?
Son, you ready?
I don't think he is.
Son.
What?
Stone cold as always.
I said go. I don't know.
Oh, okay, I should pick it up. I don't know.
All right.
All
Go
right,
we
let's
shall.
go. Vicelius lead. Where we go?
All right, Vicelius, you lead your band of merry men out the door of the room B12, the honey and brew.
Go.
Out the honey and brew, and down the street, a little bit more north through the housing district into an alleyway, where there's
Way
like
too happy music.
a
Hold
wooden
on.
hatch. Yeah, this is fucking.
We're off to
Jolly
rob a
as
That's
shit.
pretty
barrel.
good happy music.
What,
though. Come on, man.
what are we? In
What is
Mickey
our
Mouse
mission
Clubhouse?
again? What is this pickle barrel shit? What are we doing?
You're going to get a chest out of a pickle
Going
barrel.
we're being paid to move a chest to a guy
Okay.
through the sewers. What's the worst that could happen? We told there's other men going after it, I guess.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
you've been
we're,
vaguely warned.
are we going in? What are you saying,
Yeah.
Lice? Sewer hatch or
Uh,
something?
Yeah, there's like a
Alleyway, alleyway?
there's a wooden hatch in the back of this alleyway that is detailed in your notes. Are you going through?
I
Yes.
think we should.
Yes.
You go
Let us go.
down and in, and you make your way through, and it is moist down there. Like there's like a 3 inches of groundwater at your feet. It's pretty dark. It stinks a bit. It's just tunnels under the city. Like they're reinforced, like to be standing up, but like it's.
Blurgs got
it's-
hella infrastructure already.
Yeah. Hey, when there's 3 major churches here, dude, they fucking puddle of money, dude.
That's true.
You guys going through? Do you have a light source? Can you see?
I have dark
I
vision.
believe yeah, I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Oh wow. What about
I
Sun and
think
Roy? You guys need
I don't
light?
know if I have dark vision.
Let's look in your features.
Sun might be the only one that. I don't know if lizard folk get dark vision.
Babe.
I don't know. Let's see.
You have the alert feat. Goddamn.
Who?
Wow. Why is it
I
Sun
think
not
I-
in features?
I don't think they do. I don't think lizard
I
folk
don't.
do.
No, I
I
don't.
don't know if Sun. All right. So, Roy and Sun, you guys can either light a torch or have faith in your two. What would you call your 2 masters? I guess because you're their manservants. To lead
I
you
think
through.
they're officially our bad servants. We just
Yeah. Well, I mean, they call you. that,
Quintus
but-
doesn't think of them as servants anymore. Vicelius does, I think, maybe.
How
I don't
you
call 'em
guys?
that.
How you guys going through? How are like you just like holding hands?
Stealthy. I want to
Okay.
move stealthy.
You're stealthily, so not lighting a torch then. All right, so stealthily walking through the tunnels.
I guess we have to hold hands then, yeah.
Yeah, holding hands like a band of merry men. Oh wow, I love you guys' group name. And
That's
one-
not the group name.
you,
No,
I mean, it
you guys
works.
are moving stealthily, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to listen too. That's mainly what I want to do. I want to listen for sounds of activity echoing down the tunnels, if I can.
Oh, I did not mean to roll it as Sun, but ignore that. Okay. If you're listening, roll a perception check. Anyone helping him?
Sure, I'll help.
Okay.
Okay. 17, baby.
I'll keep an ear out.
You hear some noises, but like they're not too distinct. It's like either footsteps above you, rats squeaking down here with you, and like just like drops of water like hitting other water. That's about all you hear. But moving through this dark section, you eventually come across a lit up section that's more kind of built with brick, and like there's not like a half a foot of water.
Okay.
And this has light shafting in from above. Walking through this, following your map, which is very detailed, by the way, like shockingly
That's good.
detailed. It leads you to a storeroom filled with many of barrels and crates and
Bust
sacks.
open that door and let me in there.
All right, what are you guys doing in the storeroom?
Looking for the smelling for pickles. Actually, I look at Son and I'm like, Son, do you smell pickles?
Ooh,
Oh, he's gone.
son.
Son
Oh,
falls
no.
over and dies. You might have
Son
blue screened.
disconnects.
I see. I don't see him on Discord.
Yeah, he definitely.
be
blue
full
screened.
gone.
Pickle is what Son says, and then I mean, I can have. Do you want me to just do this to Son, or you guys? I mean, you guys can accomplish it.
We can do it.
Son
I mean,
is
let's just look around.
Son is unresponsible. Unresponsive. All right, I want everyone to roll an investigation check.
Okay.
But just make sure I can't solve this with a spell.
Oh.
I'm gonna set up magic on the ground again. I'm gonna set up the 7 candles.
Okay.
This is gonna take 10 minutes, but I want to cast detect magic.
Okay. Well, he casts detect magic. Anyone want to be looking the good old-fashioned way?
Yeah, I'll look.
Oh, there's a little kitty back there. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. I was like, got scared. Roy, you found a bunch of barrels of pickles. Like, you found like 12 barrels full of pickles. You're not sure which one's the correct one. It doesn't illustrate which.
Guys, I got 12 barrels
more
of
pickles?
over here. Yeah, 12. 12 barrels.
But
Is
while
it-
you're
how-
looking
is-
through,
How many more are left that he hasn't checked?
he's just found 12 pickle barrels with that. Like, maybe that
Oh,
you
just
could
in
assume that
total.
that's the in total.
Did it say anything about it having a special mark on it, the barrel, anything like that? Or is it just a fuck?
Say you
just
Vicelius?
barrel?
What does it say?
It says nothing, Vicelius.
Nothing.
Vicelius is abnormally silent.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, Roy, while you're digging through pickle barrels, you're fucking elbow deep in pickle juice. Quintus, your detect magic spell goes off. The candle lights, again, float up and turn purple, float off their wicks into the air, and kind of point like a line to the direction of one specific barrel.
Let's go. Let's go. Quintus walks over.
To smash
walk
the
over.
barrels. You start.
Okay, Roy is smashing barrels,
not
and he
too much.
smashes the barrel
Quiet,
that you're
quiet.
walking up to. There's pickles
Okay,
and
if he
juice
smashes the one
everywhere.
it's going
It
towards, it's fine.
stinks
Okay.
of fucking dill down here now.
Right, have some patience.
I'd rather
At the
enjoy the smell.
Bottom of
just
this
wanted to
pile
find
of
it.
pickles and juice,
You back?
There's the chest.
you find a chest, a small little chest with runes
Now,
engraved on it.
my merry man of maybe friends, maybe
Wait.
manservants, we aren't supposed to open it.
Yes,
but-
Heinz,
It
you
didn't say
detect
anything
magic.
about
But
using strange powers on it. I want to use identify on it as a ritual.
You can use identify on it, but your your detect magic doesn't tell you what it is,
This is what it tells me.
right? Okay,
If
so
there's a
waiting
magical effect, it just gives off an aura, and I can learn if that effect that drew me there, what school of magic it comes from. So I don't know like how familiar you are with schools, but if it's
Hold
like
up,
if
hold
it's
up.
like a defense spell or something, I think what is that? Transmutation or some shit?
No, that's
Abjuration,
abjuration.
I think. Yeah, abjuration.
Transmutation
School of magic
changing.
is from abjuration.
So it's defense.
Well, I want to cast
and
identify on it.
Casting identify, you cast it, and
So
it says 10
properties,
minutes.
attunement, charges, and then ongoing spells. Yeah, that's 1 minute. Identify is a 1 minute ritual.
So what do we got? We got Oh, okay.
What's happening?
you
We found the
draw
pickle
this
jar.
Properties,
Yeah,
how to use the
Yeah.
chest, if it has like a special way of being
Okay.
used.
It has the properties of this magical chest is that it's magically locked. There is a code word to open it. Doesn't require attunement. No charges because there aren't any. You learn that the arcane lock spell is active, and it was created. Yeah, you learn arcane lock is used on this, and there is an activation word to get
Okay,
to unlock.
Quintus doesn't know explicitly arcane lock, but he's been in and around state aetherists enough to like know kind of what it is, I think. So he says that. He's like, they've cast some kind of spell on it to lock it.
I see.
Vicelius, roll the perception check.
Okay.
Oh wait, did I say Vicelius? Fuck.
Oh.
I meant Quintus.
Well, I got a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Vicelius,
There goes my 19.
you. No, I'll go with you. You notice that
Okay.
Quintus's chest is kind of like moving around his neck, collar area.
My eyes sharpen. Quintus.
What?
Are
I see it's Vicelius asking, and Quintus sweats a little bit.
you
What is it?
okay? How are you feeling?
Of course I'm okay. Do I feel okay? I think I feel okay.
You feel okay, but you do feel
What?
something now that you're focusing on yourself. You feel
Can I
do I
take
feel?
you
like
aside?
you're
Can I
vibrating.
take you aside, Quintus? Quintus, my boy.
My necklace is vibrating?
Yes.
Okay, I go aside to Vicelius and don't touch the necklace. What? What is it?
Something strange. My boy, what? Do you feel anything from your necklace?
No. The necklace was like jiggling around.
Can I try to determine if he's telling the truth or not?
You certainly can.
Can I roll a deception check
You certainly
to
can.
counter his insight check?
No.
This-
Battle Blitz!
Fuck! Shit! Vicelius! Quintus is lying!
Okay. Vicelius kind of casts his gaze down a little sadly. He's like, "Well, okay, Quintus. Forgive me. I thought something was wrong. Well, let us be about this quest then." And I walk
Yes.
over to the chest.
Quintus looks at Sun when Vicelius walks away and wishes to himself that he could talk to Sun without anybody hearing.
Oh,
And when he does that, I want to use Awakened Mind and form a telepathic connection between myself and Sun.
oh, okay.
Hmm.
You do this.
So I can communicate telepathically with him.
Wow.
Son, in your head, you hear.
You just hear Quintus go, I wish I could talk to Sun right now.
Go get your.
My mom said, wait 1 sec. Wait.
Ah, you're good. You're good. What does Vicelius do to the chest? Just do that.
Yes,
right?
Vicelius, yeah, what are you doing?
All right, what's
Do I
happening?
look? Do I look? Okay, never mind.
Quintus speaks in your mind, but his mouth
What do you
clearly does
say?
not move. I
Uh,
just say, I wish I could talk to Sun right now. But it sounds like it's coming into it's just coming from inside of your head.
then you probably would hear if it's Sun's like head.
You can
giving
reply.
response.
It's just
you
a
would just hear
telepathic
you would
connection.
probably
You
just
can
hear me like, you are.
Quintus is like, he jumps for a second and then looks at you and his mouth doesn't open again. And he's like, you can hear me?
Yeah.
You can talk?
What?
In your head,
course.
you're. Quintus is like trying to stifle his excitement right now. He's like, this is brilliant. Son,
You are,
how
you
are,
are in my head.
how are you? Yes, I am. I don't know how. Precisely.
Church lady was in my head
What? She was?
with
Is that what you meant by
tentacles.
mind? Oh. Quintus like realizes what he's talking about. He's like, she used the inky black tentacles on your head?
My ears.
Not in your head, certainly. Not in you.
And my nose.
Oh. Well,
My
that's not
head.
good. Well, that's not good. I'm sorry. But you know what, son? We'll talk later. And Quintus's mouth still doesn't move. Let's finish this first. And I want to look back to the chest.
Okay.
What is Viselius doing with the chest?
Vasilius,
this
what are
is
you doing with the
awesome.
chest?
I want to see. So this is locked magically, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Arcane lock,
well,
baby.
I don't have any manner of dispelling this.
I almost took Dispel Magic and then took Counterspell instead. Rip.
You could try to guess the code word. There is a code word you learned from Identify to open it.
Oh,
Or
what
from
was the code word
Technology.
that?
You didn't learn what it was, but you know
Wait, we
there's
learned?
one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I would have explained everything. Quintus explains everything relevant about the chest.
Can we delete the...
okay. Open.
God, I'm so tempted. It's just kind of
Unlock.
like, here's your words, and it's like kind of shimmering, like you're like wrong, like you know, like
Release. Unveil. Unsheath.
Meat.
Let me try something. Oh. Let me try something. Quintus walks up and holds out his hand and sprays like a small jet of cool mist that like dampens the chest slightly.
What was that supposed to do?
Well, that didn't work. I don't know. I'm learning.
Good. Keep learning. Keep learning.
Hold on.
I
Let
know
me
you're-
try something. Then Quintus puts out his finger again and shoots out like a thin misting of dust and sand that then like cakes onto the wetness on the chest.
nothing happened.
Is anything happening?
No.
Well, Roy, would you like to destroy it?
Wait, so are we just trying to steal from the chest? I thought we were supposed to deliver it.
I know, but I kind of want to see what's in there.
Well, should we be
Then-
dabbling so
Roy,
long?
are you
down
gonna say
here?
anything?
It just looks around
We've
the
all-
sewers.
My lord,
Alright.
we've already received 500 gold pieces.
Gimme chest. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna smash it.
See? I
You
mean,
chill with that? Everyone's
yeah.
good with that?
What if? I mean, I think
I
this
feel like
is.
Sun
this
could
is-
maybe smash
Sun
it
laughs.
better.
Yeah, Sun laughs when he hits you.
Hold on,
Smash.
and hold on, my band of merry maybe friends. We must all be aware that this was probably offered by some sort of criminal organization or the like that we are likely going to be stepping on the toes of. But I have a mind to disregard such. And
Roy
if
takes the
Should we
box.
be
he
making
smashes it,
enemies
he
so
just
early?
fucking-
Oh.
Well, wait, right as Roy
Cuts off
takes
Isolius.
his back and fucking picks it up to smash it, you gotta throw it on
Yeah.
the ground, and as Viselius is speaking, the magic just goes, and it opens as Roy smashes it on the ground. Something
Your noise
Viselius
cut out,
said
whatever
in his
noise
test.
you were
Oh, I just
making.
made clicking noises. Something Viselius said
really,
did something in what he
Wait,
just said.
actually?
Yes.
Did he say the fucking code word on accident?
that's hilarious.
Quintus walks over to Viselius and he grabs him by the shoulder. He's like, Viselius, you did it! Why,
I
you
do
are
not
the
know
greatest
how, but
advisor
I-
in all the realm.
Oh.
Quintus, that means a lot to me. Well, let's see what our reward is.
What's inside?
Oh.
We all lean over the chest like
You
SpongeBob
all lean over the
in
chest
the pizza box.
like
Yeah.
SpongeBob in the pizza box, and you're all looking at it. You're all looking at this item, and that's where we're gonna end session.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. Well done. Nice little cliffhanger right there.